What has been the most surprising thing that has happened in our marriage that you did not expect? The most surprising thing. It can be positive or it can be negative. It can be whatever you want. But the most surprising thing you did not expect. So many things.
So many things that were surprising that is not expected.
So many things. Y'all don't even know. So many things.
And I have 20 years to play on.
I know, right?
I can't say that I didn't expect for us to move from Louisville, Kentucky, because I expected that.
You expect us to leave Louisville?
Yeah, I expected that. Because in my heart of hearts, I knew that whatever man that God had for me was going to take me away from Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, we sitting there wearing Louisville gear, and it sounds like you hating on Louisville.
No,
I'm just saying it sounds like you hating on Louisville.
I lived there my whole life.
Right.
But I felt a heavy drawing, like it was going to be getting me out of the area. Okay. And I didn't know where I was going to end up, but, and then, so I can't say the moving part, that was a given.
Okay.
I will say the one thing I know for sure, without question, is that God told you to tell us to leave here and go back to Louisville and start a church.
That episode
did not.
That episode is one you definitely need to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's an episode right there.
Yeah.
We might need to do that one next.
Absolutely. That totally. I'm like, are you sure? Did you heard him clearly? I mean, I don't question you, but
no, but you know what though? I wasn't wrong. I think that was just part of the journey. I think that was a
part of the journey that caught me by.
Well, listen, it caught us all by
surprise. It was totally unexpected. There wasn't nothing that I could say.
Yeah.
Oh, I believed it. Lloyd's gonna say no. Didn't see that.
Especially how it turned out.
Right.
That was the part that we didn't expect. Like we thought, okay, God told us to do this, and it's gonna turn out great, and everything's gonna be good. But we didn't see what he was seeing, but we needed it though. When you think about it, we needed that time, but it was hard.
No, we didn't need it all the time. There's some time.
Well,
I'm just saying, some of those you can have.
Yeah.
You can have some of that time back.
But I go back to my original statement. Everything we've been through has gotten us to this place. So maybe we did need that time. Maybe we were so stubborn that in our thinking at that time that we didn't know, and God had to use that time to deprogram us a little bit. Be like, okay, y'all just gone. I need y'all to get that out your system. And we did. We did.
Oh,
it's out there now for sure. So yeah, it's out. Okay. So that was my question. Okay, that's your question. That was a good question. That was a good answer. That was a good answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all have been rocking with each other for a minute.
Yeah.
Longer than I even knew. Like so when did y'all first meet?
We were 12. We weren't dating when we were 12. We met when we were 12.
Yeah. Y'all like pigtails and now ladies. That's where y'all go back.
Yeah.
Should be him and Tito be riding around in a Cadillac and Slow down, Tito. Slow down, Tito. Damn. Is that my hoe that's sitting on the curb? Let me out. Come in, girl. I said, come in, girl. For my money, how much you got? Mike, I'm sorry. All I got is $100 bill. Girl, you've been out here all day and all you got is $100 bill?
Football might be over for this season, but basketball is in full steam for both pro and college hoops. Hey, it's your man Lloyd Spence, and listen, from all the latest odds, totals, player performance props, to where the next fired coach is going to land, BetOnline is the number one spot for all your sports betting needs. Here's what you got to do. Head over to the website or use your mobile devices to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, to get started. And it's not just basketball. BetOnline is your source for hockey, boxing, and UFC odds right to the Olympic coverage. It is the best in the business. From sports right down to your favorite Vegas casino game, BetOnline is your number one online wagering destination. So, it's BetOnline, y'all, the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports and play your favorite games. So go to BetOnline, where the game starts.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in the back of a can. You can make it round the world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. The Popcorn World. Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. NOIZ, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother NOIZ, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle NOIZ, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Yo, what is happening, noisemakers? What's going on? It's me by myself today. I don't know where everybody is. I mean, it's like the whole train is slowed down. And then you just Mama Noise is messing my blind. I'm tired of messing with my blinds. Leave my blinds alone. All right. How's everybody feeling today? It's good to see everybody. Shout out to the noisemakers. We love y'all. Guess I'm gonna have to do the call to worship from home. What's going on with the people? But I'm gonna start with the call to worship because I love y'all. I love y'all, and I got to call the church service to worship. I got to let the people know that we're here and welcome the people into the church. So here we go. We call to worship. Here we go. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, everybody. We're so glad to be here with you today. We're so glad to have you in the house of Lord one more time. We just want to grab your church fan and your lips. Make your way to the pews and have yourself a comfortable time. Get ready to make some noise. Amen, amen, and amen. Yes, yes. Play, little white boy. Play. Yes, he worked that thing. He worked that thing. Good to see everybody, man. For real though. Glad to see y'all in the house of noise. Oh, yeah. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's in a good mood, as they say. Like y'all to be in a good mood when you show up to the church. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Go mob to you, Corey. Go argue. We said wear the t-shirts. We're working on some t-shirts. We really are working on it. I know y'all be thinking we just be saying that, but we really are working. There's Mama Noise. There's Mama Noise pulling up on the church. Did you have some problems this morning, Mama Noise, getting into the parking lot?
I told you I wasn't feeling the best this morning, so I'm sorry.
Are you just gonna out me? Like I'm holding you against your will?
No, but you up there like, where everybody at? Like, I have no idea.
Know where everybody was.
Yeah, but you like, I have no idea.
I didn't know where everybody was, Mama Noise. I didn't.
But you know when your wife is not feeling the best.
Well, you know what? You try to be a blessing to the people, and this is what you get. I tell you. Just going back to what me and Corice was talking a minute ago. Corice, we are working on some t-shirts. We have a line of noise shirts that we're trying to get processed as we speak. So okay.
Yes.
I got a message from Al B. He's in caught up right now. He's trying to make it, but he's gonna try to make it a little later.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there's Cuz. What's going on, Cuz?
Oh, snap.
Some glad morning when this
Woo! Yeah, hit my spirit when you said that.
I'll fly away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, preacher. Are you in your long johns today again? Cause it's cold.
No, I put on some clothes. My wife is home today, and I don't want her to be, believing that she can get some of this just because I was partially dressed.
There you go. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Mama Noise. I don't know why you making faces. That's fair. Jeez.
I don't want her to think she can get.
She can't. Some days he ain't in the mood, is what he's trying to tell you. His energy ain't up. It is colder than a frozen Olympic Swimmers peeing today. It's
Does
cold.
does a man like, before we get to the cold Olympic penises,
Well, that's
does a man like for a woman to beg?
To beg?
To beg for that thing. To make him feel as if he has value to her. Should she just be able to say, drop your drawers, or he drop his drawers and stick his tongue out and come panting like a little dog? Or should
this is a lot to start the church service.
Or should she
Even the praise worship? It's like
should she every now and then have to give
prayer? I mean, this is a lot.
The hint, the belief that she really desires him more than just for her pleasure.
Well, I'll say this. I think every man wants to feel desire, but begging is a lot. I don't want you begging. That's a lot.
I mean, I'm not talking about on bended knees, but I mean, you should have to make him feel every now and then. I mean,
yeah, you want to make him feel like he's desirable. No man wants to ever feel like he's not desirable. They're saying you on that stuff Michael Jordan and Mason Gray was on, which is probably true, Carice. I ain't gonna hold you. That's probably true. He looks like he's in a good place right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want Mama Noise begging. That's a lot.
You know, I mean, come on now. I mean, she's begging for you. I mean, she's not begging for, you know.
Well, she does. She chases me around the house quite a bit.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she's chasing me around the house quite a bit. She's wildly inappropriate. Let me just tell you.
And now the truth comes out. Now the truth.
Yeah. She's wild. Let's just go. Let me just be delivered, okay? She is inappropriate. I'm run for my life on a day-to-day basis.
That's all I want to know. That's all I was saying.
All right, is that what you want? You can't handle the truth. Mama Noise is the aggressor in this house for sure. I'm trying to be more smooth about mine. Like, hey, boo, that rent's paid. What's up? Yeah, man, got the bills paid, boo. What's up?
I really don't understand my co-pastor. He comes up with some of the strangest things. What does slap your ass have to do with Friday?
I think that's just something he's doing. I just want to give him 2 words: lawsuit and also sexual harassment. And
I mean, we could say something like "Happy Freaky Friday," but I mean, what does slap your ass have to do with Friday?
I don't know what Carice got to bring us up to speed on that one. He said, glad his wife is at work. Praise the Lord.
Well, I guess so. If you got your co-pastor talking about slap your Friday.
Yeah, I slap ass though. I'm okay with that. I do that all the time.
Do you believe the word ass is a bad word?
I don't want my kids saying it.
Well, no. We don't
so I feel like I should set the example.
Okay.
Oh, you are sweet.
I mean, if I'm in a circle of adults, then I get, it's not that much of a. But when I don't want, because the first time one of them said somebody getting chopped in the throat, so I figured that I'd try to save them the problem.
You go chop in the throat?
I agree with you.
I'm just saying, I don't want the smoke. So the way that I prevent that is try not to give them anything to go on, because then they'll say that's what I say.
So you're saying I'm not going to give them choke or throat chopping material?
I can. What did that Smokey the Bear said? How can we prevent forest fires? I'm saying I'm trying to prevent somebody getting chopped in the throat.
Yeah, don't bring no matches. That's how you do it. You ain't got no matches, you got no fire, you good.
And they do as we do and say as we say, whether we like it or not.
I mean, and quick to tell you that's what you said.
That's right.
Or that's what you did. I'm only doing what you did. And you're like, wait a minute.
Very true.
Let me ask you a question. She said, what is the meaning behind slapping your girl's ass? It is a term of endearment, a sign of territorial declaration. That ass is mine. And I am proud.
Wait a minute now. We talking about publicly slapping the ass?
Whatever.
I mean, I think she's talking about random chicks. I don't think she's talking about
randos. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Really? That's what you're talking about.
Explain that one, because I'm confused on that one.
Oh no, she said your girls. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't talking about randos.
Okay.
How about Booty Rub Friday?
You know what, Ron? Where Vonda?
Booty Rub Friday is a little more.
Hell, this booty rub got to do with Friday.
Cause your co-pastor be trying to just.
Your co-pastor believes in branding, and I'm okay with it. Sometimes the way you get the message out is to brand the message properly so that it attracts people to the message.
Well, I don't want to be attracting nobody to the message other than my husband, so I don't need to be having it as a.
But that's what I'm saying. Now you got me on board, and I can get other men on board. Hey, dog, did you hear it was Booty Rub Friday?
Mama Noise, have you taken one of them emergencies this morning? Lift yourself up. You know, get you some vitamin C in you.
I need some vitamin C. Mr. Noise, I need vitamin C.
I don't have no vitamin C, but I got vitamin D.
You know what?
What? I got vitamin D. It's some milk in the refrigerator.
No, it's not. Why are you trying to be funny?
Oh, we got a milk? I'll get some milk.
Okay.
I'll get you some vitamin D.
Okay.
I know how much you like vitamin D. You have it every day.
Okay.
She does drink milk every day. What is wrong with y'all?
You know exactly what.
I don't know. I'm trying to get you healthy.
That does not sound like you're trying to keep me healthy.
Medical science has proven.
You're trying to get me, but you ain't trying to keep me healthy.
Listen, medical science has proven.
Nope.
The more vitamin D you have, the healthier you're going to be.
That is not true at all.
That is a fact.
No, it's not true at all.
My thing is, D it up, and you'll be fine.
That's right. So I can eat a bunch of watermelon.
That's not no vitamin D in watermelon.
Yeah, it is.
It is not.
It is too.
There's no vitamin D in watermelon.
There are vitamins in watermelon. You trying to say it has no vitamin value? It's just a bunch of water.
I don't think it has any nutritional value. You got me looking it up now. Matter of fact, Big Brother was already waiting for me.
Yeah. So you have questions about watermelon?
Right. 0 vitamin D in watermelon. 0. Now there's vitamin C, but you ain't into that.
What the?
That's what she needs.
No, see, Jay, he's trying to.
Oh my God.
I'm talking about some. You know what?
She don't like vitamin C.
Anyway, I need some grapefruits.
You do not need grapefruits.
Grapefruit has great. It helps.
What is Lillian talking about?
I don't know.
A song by Beyonce, Jay-Z, or somebody. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Are y'all making watermelon nasty or something? Are y'all making it free?
I haven't.
I don't know, but Mr. Noise is to blame for all of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talking about vitamin C.
I was talking about vitamin D. I was not talking about.
Jay said vitamin. You know what?
I brought up vitamin D.
We're talking about.
It has more health benefits.
We're talking about
and you sleep better.
Well, I was asking her, did she, get her an emergency, load her up with some vitamin C?
See, and that's all he was talking about.
I said she prefers D over C.
No, but see, that's where
you sleep better.
And that's where you
made it something else. I was talking about vitamins.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it, sir. She gets some every day.
You do, Mama Noah. Do you not drink milk in something every day?
Oh no, Brad, I didn't get that.
What the hell is Lillian talking about? Is this a song?
It is some song by Beyonce.
I have no clue.
Drunken Love.
You wouldn't. You're a very old man.
Well, that's true. That's true.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the actual fruit, not all that extra stuff. Y'all just
Listen, you brought up grapefruit. I said you didn't need it.
grapefruit is. Oh.
That grapefruit's loaded with vitamin C. There's no D in it though.
You can be.
I'm okay.
It's off the rails. It's off the
Such
rails.
a tragedy.
It must be.
Can't
First of all, Ninja, you started this. I was trying to talk about some historical news today, and you brought all this energy in here. Then you go try to pass it off like we on Devil's Advocate. I don't know how this started. I don't even know. You did this. This is all you.
Yes, Fred, I'm familiar with. That's not what I meant. I meant I love fruits and vegetables. So that's what I meant.
Carice just went all the way there. I mean, I don't even understand. Just went all the way there. I mean,
Fred,
if he went there, he was on the bus that you pulled up with.
No, he was on your bus because you the one that started talking about vitamin D.
Anything.
Yeah, you did.
Did this not start with Cuz Noise saying, do men like women that beg for it? Did it not start with all of that?
Yeah, but
that's okay. That's a conversation that we can have as adults.
You slid off the road. Yes, you did, G Money. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You let it slide all off the tracks.
I am innocent. Carice, you and I are both innocent.
There is no innocence.
We got on the bus that Cuz Noise drove by here and picked us up on.
Drove by.
We gave him our car tickets or our bus ticket tokens, and he drove us down the street. So there it is.
I'm so through with you.
We can move on to something else if you like.
I hope you feel better, Mama Noise.
Thank you.
Listen, slap your baby mama. Now wait a minute. This is slap your baby mama or white booty Friday. Is that better?
Kyrie, find some
okay with all of it. I was okay with all of it. Y'all the one got in y'all feelings.
Do you like to slap the ass or palm the ass?
What is happening?
That's a legit question.
Both. I'm not partial.
You like to see it jiggle, or you like to just?
I like to feel it on my fingertips.
Oh my god!
And in the palm of my hand.
Azaria, just mute and moderate for crying out loud.
What is the problem? We're having a discussion.
We're having a discussion now.
Yeah, go ahead and have the discussion.
I do like the palm, Mama Noise. You know this about me. Why is this new information?
How do I know what you like?
Oh, you know what I like. Don't act like you don't know what I like. You was there when I liked it.
No, I'm saying that only you know what you prefer.
You know what I prefer too. Don't act. Why you acting brand new for the people?
Doesn't every man know what they prefer?
And every woman who's been married 22 years knows what they prefer.
But sometimes it's good for us to discuss, because sometimes you might feel like women can sometimes, let me say this, women can sometimes make men feel like they are perverted.
What?
Reality is no. I mean, you make a woman can make a man seem like he always wants it. He's just always got it on his mind. He's just a pervert. He just sex is always on his brain. The reality is, men have to discuss that kind of stuff so you realize, you know what, you ain't gonna get hurt. You about average. Okay? All of us feel the same way.
Oh, okay. Is that because he likes to chase or something?
What do you mean?
I think it's just because we like it. Like, it's just really good.
Yeah, but see, I hear what you're saying until the tables turn and she got you on the run.
Well, that's different. Yeah, because you're wildly inappropriate. Like, you'll be trying to do kids.
No,
you don't be running, do you, Mr. Noise?
Well, sometimes I have to. Because, like, I'll be cooking, a lot of hot grease, and she want to come in and start grabbing and gripping and carrying on. I'm like, I'm cooking. This is a dangerous situation. It's fire.
You the sexy chef.
Cause that nigga ain't ran in 20 years.
Within the 20 I have.
Cold-blooded.
Maybe I ain't read in the last 3, but But 20, I ran. I've done some running.
She come with them hands out like this. That nigga ain't with nowhere.
I run a little bit.
As a man, I'm responding to Lillian's comment. Does a man like to have his ass grabbed?
No, that's weird.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't want that.
What?
I just want to make sure. I don't
want that.
Some guys might like it. Some guys might like it, but
we haven't worked for those guys.
Nope.
We
have a word for them.
I don't want it.
Okay. I agree.
I'm annoyed with trying to grab mine. I'll be like, I'm over here like Kung Fu Master.
Yeah. Leave the ass alone. Don't
do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I wasn't gonna put that about those guys, but that's true though.
But no, some of them may be, some of them may not be. It just depends.
A lot of them are.
Yeah.
There's some freaky people. out there.
So we can't touch out. We gotta have hands off.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. I just said
he said grab. Now if you walk back and smack somebody's ass,
smack it. I'm okay with a good smack. Everybody loves a good smack.
But we don't want you to palm. We don't want you to palm no brother's ass.
Okay, that's excessive. That might be excessive.
Yeah, this ain't a
don't puff it. Yeah.
I'm just saying, make sure we're clear on that. That women be trying to, we trying to, we like to reach out and touch someone as well.
Y'all do like to touch stuff.
I don't mind you touching it, but I'm just saying.
We don't mind you touching.
Now, that's different. That's a different thing.
Well, I'm just saying because y'all was like,
no. Listen. Here's the rules. Number one, you can touch it anytime you want. Touch it right. Touch it gently.
Right. Don't be aggressive.
Yeah. Sometimes y'all be coming in hot. We be like, whoa, slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, but is the whoa for the sensitive areas?
Yes.
Okay, well that makes sense. Just as long as you all understand that we are sensitive as well.
Well, we know that.
No, I'm just saying. You be talking about you be coming in hot to the tatas, acting like they're not sensitive as well. You be coming in trying to get all grabby and stuff with the tatas as well. And I'm just letting you know that is a sensitive area as well.
Understand how nice they are. They're very, very
well, but that don't mean you need to get too aggressively grabby.
But sometimes you guys like a little rough play on the tatas. Sometimes. Okay.
See, that's the problem. Y'all moody.
Well, that's a part.
Sometimes, hit it hard, grab them, firm, and then like, wait a minute, that's too simple. Then we can pick a lane.
Yeah.
Know your person.
Yeah.
Know your person. Yeah. Just play bongos and just be done.
No, boy. I agree, Alicia. Don't get it. Y'all just as moody. Y'all moody too. Lloyd,
moody.
Yeah, you are because I try to approach you and you be like,
because there's hot fire in the kitchen. You can't approach somebody in the kitchen with his hot fire and grease and shit.
I'm talking about when you be watching your Stephen A. them.
What?
When you be watching your sports and you be like,
you don't like to be disturbed when you're watching your sports.
Right. You don't like to be disturbed.
That's not true because I'm never going to turn down ass ever.
Man, that's why they got a DVR. You can DVR that.
Right. That's not
play
true.
This shit back.
No, it's not.
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you call.
She's telling the truth. He's not.
She is not. Because what she does, she'll come when I'm working on something, like when I'm in full work mode. And then she want to come and be like, oh, let me grab you right there. Oh, let me hold on to you stuff. That's Mama Noise. I'm sure it's Mama Noise. Yep. Mama Noise, I'm putting your mic. Just unplug your mic.
Always got to be me.
I don't know why it's always got to be you, but it is. I mean,
anyway.
Okay. She be grabbing me when I'm working on something.
Well, you need to put a sign out that says "man at work" or something because I don't know when you're working. You working all the time, and then it's like, okay, I'm thinking this is a free moment. You're like, no, I'm in the middle of something.
And then the other thing is, here's the other thing men don't want. Men don't want women to start something that they're not willing to go all the way to finish. Because, see, I know when you want to start something, or I know when we can finish. And sometimes you be starting stuff and it be like, you just be starting just to be starting it. Nobody wants you to be sitting there with a hard thing and you can't do nothing with it. Is that not true?
You do got to finish. You do. I mean, it's
you started.
You start. You got to finish. You got to finish. Don't be a quitter. You got to finish. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's not about quitting.
Can't quit. Can't quit.
If you get this thing going, we going. What we're not gonna do is waste gas.
Exactly, Alicia. What y'all? So y'all don't want seduction, y'all. If it ain't going to the finish line, don't even start.
That's not what we said.
You don't want seduction.
We love seduction. We love it. However, if you listen, I'm too old to have.
You ain't too old. Stop that fool.
Hold on. I'm too old to have the blues going on.
What?
Too old for that. Who don't need that at all?
You start this car going, damn it. I have a destination where we're gonna finish.
What we're not gonna do is waste gas. You start this car, we drive it.
We ain't riding around. This ain't
wishy-washy. At least you go ask your old husband. I bet you he'll agree with us.
We are not riding around, just be riding
Text him.
around.
Matter of fact, Alicia, you text him right now and tell him what we just said, and I bet you he'll text you back and say, that's true. Wait a minute. Wait.
Hold on now.
This escalated quickly. Corice, what are we doing here?
She said she about to call him right now.
Corice just let us in behind the curtain. He was like,
Corice,
what I like.
Grab a toy?
Wow.
That's what he said. No, Lily, we're not nasty. We're married.
And we're having grown folks discussion. That's all.
We're married. That's what that is.
If that means if that's being nasty, then I'm not nasty every day.
Right. We married.
You know what? It means that you're licensed to be nasty. I had some conversations.
Hey, glory. Say that for the people in the back.
I am licensed. I have a license over there. My marriage license says I'm licensed to be nasty. So I've had some talks with some married women and they was really blowing my mind. I'm sitting there saying, no, I need y'all to understand something. All this time that you've been waiting, you've been abstaining and all that stuff. Now you like, I want to be married. We finna get married. Okay, you married now. Go on. You got the green light. You even got the thumbs up from Jesus. Go on and do your thing.
Corice, he married too, so that's what we do.
But I'm just saying that's the point. Folks be acting like, well, I done made it to the finish line, acting like it's a wrap. No, you just getting started. You should be just getting started.
Oh my!
Just because you signed that license don't mean you finished. You got to keep going.
I believe it was the prophet Ludacris that said some say sex is overrated, but they just ain't doing it right.
Well,
or
you made the mistake of when you came into marriage, you came in bringing in whoever you was with before and not realizing that person that you marrying ain't that same person. So you got to.
That brings up a very interesting question. I don't know how we got here, but we're here now, so let's keep going.
Yeah, all right. I was wondering that too.
We're here now, so let's keep going. Can a man or a woman bring out the nasty in their mate?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or are just some people predisposition to never do the quote unquote nasty stuff?
You can bring the nasty out of your mate. You just got to be willing to have time and patience to bring the nasty out of your mate.
I think it starts with trust.
First of all, I don't think it's nasty, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think
it starts with the trust. If they can trust you in knowing that this is not something that I'm giving you the very best of me, and this is not something that that you take lightly, and you value it as much as the person does. Hey, absolutely, you can pull it out of them.
What does trust mean? What does that mean? I understand what you said. It starts with trust.
You said you understand what I'm saying, but you're saying
no. I'm asking because some people might don't know what that means. Because you might make what do you mean? I just say I trust you, and then now we off to the races, or does that mean?
If you got to ask that question, what trust is, then you don't trust the person that you with. You trust this person with everything, top to bottom, cradle to grave. I trust you with everything. The reason we got
What
together.
does that mean, though, Ron?
That
What does
means
that mean?
I don't
trust
have
you
to.
trust you with everything. My life, my kids. You know, I trust you with everything. I trust you with health. I trust
Yeah.
you with all. That's
But I
how.
can trust you with all
I
those
don't
things and still not want to
Yeah.
lick in certain places on your body.
What?
It's different than
That ain't
that.
trust. We ain't gonna lick certain place on the
It's,
body.
it's different than that. Trust
Okay.
trust in the bedroom means, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that you have my pleasure in mind when we are engaging.
Okay.
That you're not here just to bang, bang, bang and get yours.
Okay.
Be as rough and do whatever it takes for you to get your rocks off, but you actually want me to be pleased. That's how a woman trusts a man, that he's doing this to take me somewhere.
Okay.
But,
I think
don't
that's
you gotta
part of
have
it.
the trust before you have trust in the bedroom? You gotta have trust outside the bedroom.
I don't think you're wrong, Ron. I don't think you're wrong in that.
I agree with that. But I must also trust you in the bedroom that you really want. Because most women feel from an early age that sex was really for the man, that he was just trying to get his rocks off.
That's right.
He didn't really care about whether or not I got mine. He was going for his.
That's why on The Color Purple, your girl said he was up on top of me doing his business.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Probably gonna be
Hold
wrong.
on. Wait a minute. We got to get this in. Because Alicia said Romeo, he can't blankly agree with y'all because that will mess up stuff in his house. So I think you got your answer, Alicia. I think you got your answer.
Romeo said, y'all ain't about to mess up a happy home.
Hey, shout out to Romeo for protecting his home. Also, shout out to Romeo for keeping it a buck.
Hey,
got your answer. Okay.
Romeo said, what the? Y'all ain't finna mess up a happy home.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
asking
say this
questions
what
which is
y'all
probably
said.
they're probably gonna go over very well. So
Hold
you
on,
said-
before you ask the question, I want to throw this in because I think both of you guys, or all of you guys, are correct. But I want to add this caveat. I think the trust factor comes in also on the back end, whereas this you know that this person, whatever we do in this room, this person is going to keep this in this room.
Oh yeah, that this is not something that you're gonna be
That's not a
saying,
small
man.
thing, Mama Noise. That's not a small thing.
No, it's
A lot of people don't keep stuff to themselves.
well, if your whole manhood you've been sharing everything with your boys, and then all of a sudden you get married, now you're supposed to keep that in the confines of your bedroom. You ain't gonna you be entrusted to not share
Well, first of all,
your bedroom with your boys as well.
Mama Noise, I'm gonna let you know a little secret, Mama Noise. We don't share everything with our boys. We share so much with our boys, but there's certain shit we keep to ourselves that we don't tell.
Yeah, I don't share everything. I don't share a lot of stuff. Now, I don't share nothing from the bedroom. No,
Yeah, there's a code.
Yeah, I don't share nothing.
It takes a special kind of food to talk outside of his bedroom about what goes on inside of his bedroom.
But that's what there are a lot of fools out there, bro.
That make that cardinal mistake in sharing that information because you thinking that you got an S on your chest because that's what pops off in your bedroom, but you letting folks behind the curtain that don't need to be behind the curtain.
Yeah, and honestly, most guys, real brothers, they may come out and say, "Man, we had a hell of a night." That's about the most sharing you gonna get. He ain't gonna come out and tell you, "Hey,
he's not gonna get in specific.
He'll give you blow by blow."
No, not at all. Not unless he's crazy.
So then let me ask you this.
Now, if it's a jump off,
because everybody don't need to know how well your wife sucks dick.
Now that
see, I didn't even.
I was trying to say it politically correct.
That escalated quickly. I'm not gonna hold you. Wow, that definitely earned it.
Oh my God!
I don't have a level 3, y'all.
I don't even.
What the hell?
It is Black Friday, so y'all get what you get.
It's Black Friday, not Uncorked Black Friday.
Right. But when Mr. Uncorked Wine shows up, it becomes uncorked.
All I did was keep that real. You have no business telling people what your wife does to you in the bed.
What do you share? Do you if your friend says, "Hey man, I think it's getting a little our sex life is not as good as it should be. Do you have some tips?"
We'll give you things that you might want to try, but we ain't gonna tell you that
I'm
our
not gonna
wife
tell
did.
you what my wife do
I'm
though.
gonna tell you what our wife did. We're like, hey, dude, you might want.
So that's the line.
Yeah. No, we'll tell you might want to put a finger here and do some other shit, but we ain't gonna tell you.
Put a finger. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Oh my.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh my.
We ain't gonna give you. We'll give you a cheat code, but we ain't gonna tell you what she's doing.
Y'all church is off the chain. Y'all church off the chain, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said y'all church is off the chain.
Y'all church off the chain.
Oh my God.
Y'all church is off the chain. We're not tell as much as you think. We're not advertising good thing. Yeah, I've heard that too. And I've heard women get burned for advertising their situation.
Listen, that is facts. Don't get it twisted. You be sitting there thinking that y'all just having conversation, and them helpers is taking notes going, so he does.
But I think that's the greatest part of the trust. Like what we did in here remained in here. And if you can keep your mouth shut,
right.
We can rock out.
You can get everything.
But if you out here in these streets talking about, man, you ain't gonna never believe what she did, huh? Wait a minute.
I can't imagine a married couple.
You'd be surprised, bro.
I'm assuming it happens, but I couldn't imagine a married couple discussing the intimacies of their bedroom with other people.
I'm gonna tell you something. I remember when Lloyd and I went out to eat with this couple. We went out to eat with this couple, and I don't know how it went down this slippery slope. I said, what are they talking about? And it told me that this couple must be a swinging couple or something, is why they was trying to bring out, ask these questions or trying to give us a letting us look behind the curtain of her swinging from the chandelier and all this other stuff. I'm sitting there going, why are they telling us this information? To get a feel for what we think or for what we, is this bait that's going to bait y'all in? And I was like, I ain't been, I've been a Christian for a little while.
Who was this couple? I don't remember this couple. Put it in the chat. I don't remember this couple.
Oh, you remember this couple. Chat, you remember this couple to the point where I told you I would stomp her in the ground. You remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You gonna stomp in the ground?
Hey, I told you.
Were you gonna stomp in your big black boots?
Listen to me. I said, don't think because I'm 5'3" that I won't come through.
Wow.
You see the chat now?
Oh, calm down. You like you said, well, did they do
that? At the country club, in our bedroom, I said, what the who divulges this type of information?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they was trying to hook something up.
They was after my husband. Now
Wait, they can't be.
Don't throw it out there like that.
I'm not going to those days situations.
Any man that will sit there during that conversation and not say nothing.
Maybe they had an arrangement.
What? Listen, we all know for the most part that married couples engage in activities in the bedroom. And to say that you're pleased and we had a great night last night and Mama Noah's hooked me up this morning. I'm just saying, I'm just calling stuff. I'm not.
She do be hooking me up though.
But you understand what I'm saying? We have those kind of conversations as married people.
Yes.
But the details of your bedroom, no one should know.
No one
is in your bedroom. Nobody needs to know that your wife likes the doggy style and she likes it when you slip it in her ass.
I don't think I had. That was a lot.
I'm just saying
that was excessive. I mean,
nobody needs to know.
Oh my, Alicia! Wait a minute. What is going on?
Alicia,
what is happening right now?
Alicia,
tell
it like it is.
I feel like things are being triggered right now. We probably need to move on to the other side.
I'm just saying, don't think because I'm short, I won't stomp your tail in the ground.
Okay, all right.
Alicia, do not choose violence. Do not.
Alicia comes from my alumni.
Mama knows violence is not the answer.
It was the answer at that time.
Your man can handle himself.
What?
You got there and get your ass whooped out there.
No, but what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
We got there and get your ass whooped.
No. See, it was him that was holding me down because I was like, Don't think I won't show up at folk house.
Listen now, Mama Noise.
And see, folks was all that old, you so churchy, you so
you can't beat everybody. It's best you leave folks alone in that game now.
Then stay away from my house.
Let your husband handle it.
Why are these short women today over here acting like they're gonna just whoop people?
We ain't get on somebody.
Lisa and Mama Noise.
I'm just saying, let's go.
For what?
You are violating my personal space. So this is my man.
She didn't touch him.
She touched him. I think she was touching him. She was touching him with her eyes.
Touch it. Oh
gosh.
Oh.
She did. She would ask him little favors through all that old petty nonsense. And then it's really hard for a Christian woman because you like, they looking at you like, well, now you know you the Christian woman, you the minister wife. Now you ain't supposed to have, that don't mean we ain't got feelings, and that don't mean we won't come for you.
Pull up on me.
What were we supposed to be discussing today? Because Mama Noise got
triggered. Would you calm down? Yeah. Jesus.
See, Alicia feels the same way.
So now you're just looking for somebody to co-sign so you can be ratchet?
No, I'm saying that you need to know that's how.
All the men said, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
It was a moment in time. It's over. Let's move on.
Drink your coffee.
Goodness gracious.
Get you some vitamin C.
Your own child is saying it's getting tense.
You know what? You're supposed to be muting and moderating.
Go get your little vitamin D, Mama Noise. Get your little vitamin D. Calm yourself down.
I was gonna give us some vitamin D.
Nope. See, Kyrie, don't encourage him.
She has vitamin D. It's coming right through that window right there. See the light?
That's not the same.
That's not the same.
That's right. It's the sunlight. Thank you, Jay.
She likes something a little more personable.
No,
that vitamin D takes a lot longer to get into your system.
She likes the direct injection.
What is happening?
I got your back, bro. I got your back.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
What you got his back for?
Listen, we're not all ratchet all the time, okay, Romeo? I want to say this. We did come on to talk about some real stuff today. For example, history has been made, ladies and gentlemen. A Black Supreme Court Justice, female, has been nominated, and she is all the way Black. Ketanji Brown Jackson.
First Black female.
That's what I said, Mama Noise.
Yeah, but you ain't say the first part.
Mama Noise, I said the first part.
I didn't hear the first part.
That's because you still on your feelings on the other thing.
I heard you say Black female.
Can you move on from the other thing and join the rest of the show, if you don't mind? Thank you. Ketanji Brown Jackson has been nominated for this Supreme Court of these United States of America. That's what's up, man. That's exciting.
That is exciting.
You know, when I think about stuff like that, I immediately go back to our history, and I wish some of those that went through what we went through in this country were alive today to see moments like this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because Mr. Noah said, I'm going to repeat it, not to be offensive, but she ain't just Black, she all the way Black. That's important to us as a people, because a lot of us were starting to feel like you had to be mixed in order to be in their company. You couldn't be all the way Negro with nappy hair and a big ass. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure that was in the equation.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm co-signing on this one because this is real talk we talking now. Because I thought the exact same thing. Yeah. When I saw her face, I was like, "Oh, you black." Like you ain't just kind of black or sort of black or pseudo black or diluted black or not. You black. And listen, I want young Black girls who are black to know that you have a chance to make it. You don't have to be light-skinned Black, octoroon, whatever these other offensive terms are. That's important, Mama Noah.
That's
I
important.
agree.
That's
I
important.
agree 100%. 100%.
You saying that you needed her to have braids and
I'm glad he chose somebody
some full lips
didn't
and a full
fit-
nose and
right, that's going to make white people probably uncomfortable.
oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I agree.
I like that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's important because it's real representations of what America is.
Wait a minute now. He said, "Is she straight?"
oh, Tony Bruce.
Is she what?
What in the world he talking about?
Is he talking about she heterosexual?
Well, I don't know.
She married.
Well, in this day and time, that doesn't mean. It used to mean something, but now
I don't know. I didn't.
Been married a long time.
I was going to say I think she's married to a man.
Yeah, they're the Huxtables. He's a doctor.
Yeah. Is he a doctor?
Yeah.
Go now. Oh yeah, she's married to Patrick Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get more ethnic than that.
Listen, this is a black couple. Patrick and Kentanja, you don't get no more black than that. The only thing blacker is that she'd been married to Draymond Green.
He was saying, was she married to a black man? Yeah, she is.
I think he is a black man.
Was that the shot at Kamala?
Let me. Oh wow, I'm not doing that with y'all.
What? I'm just asking a question that you like. Oh, is a black woman in the category first time, and then you go, okay, hold on, is she got a black husband?
Mama Noise, ease up. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. He is not a black man.
What is he?
I thought he was black.
No, he's a Wahide.
You lying?
I'm not lying.
You said Patrick Jackson.
Why would I? His name is Patrick.
His last name is Jackson, though.
Yep.
He gotta be. He's probably what they call it? Your boy. He's South African.
Bring him up.
I'm bringing him up. Just give me a second.
He's probably South African from over there, Johannesburg.
Is that what you think?
I'm a speculatively.
I don't know. He look like he's from Mississippi.
Oh, he looked like Candy, Mr. Candy from Django.
Mike, we're not ever gonna get the sponsorships that we want. We ever.
Damn.
You can tell by the suit he got on. Don't that suit remind you of Mr. Candy?
You gotta put him in Django though.
He was Mr. Candy from Django Unchained. I mean, tell you that's the first thing come to mind.
Don't. Oh man, the noisemakers. Our sponsorship gonna be like OnlyFans or something.
That was so wrong. We just lost every sponsor.
We ain't gonna be able to get nobody.
Where's the lie at?
We didn't say
what you just said.
We didn't say it was a
all
lie.
he need was the hat on, and you wouldn't have never been able to tell the difference.
Let that man live.
Damn.
Now I'm confused.
Was that the man that swore in, or is that her husband?
No, that's her husband. But the daughters, I'm confused.
So the daughters don't look like they bad his husband.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all judge it for yourselves because I'm confused. Here are the daughters. They're beautiful. Or maybe it's just the one daughter. Maybe she's got the one daughter.
I don't know what is happening. We need to talk to where is dig a little deeper with Al, because we need more thorough information.
Dr. Patrick Graves Jackson is the husband of Ketanji Brown Jackson. Yes, he's a white man. That's what he is. And he love his boo.
Ketanji
or Ketanji. I think it's Ketanji.
I was looking it up and I was like, man, I don't know for sure, but it sounds Nigerian. Ketanji.
I'm proud of it still.
Oh yeah, but I will agree that who was that? Said cousin Lewis said it sounds like a pattern.
Block you, Brad.
Lewis says it's a pattern that black women are getting in these higher offices and stuff, but they trusting the first man as a white man or Kenyan. I believe it.
Listen.
So, Mom, the pattern is black women are going to the white man once they get in the higher positions. Is that?
We're down to such a simple.
Well, they're following a pattern.
Whose pattern are they following?
They're following the pattern of the black man.
The pattern of the black man. Now wait.
What's his name? That's already there in the Supreme Court. What's his name? Thomas.
What?
What's his name? That's already in the Supreme Court. The black man.
Well, he's got a white woman because he can't get a black woman.
What's his name?
That's a different situation.
What's his name?
Did you say he can't get a black woman?
Clarence Thomas.
He can't get a black woman.
Clarence
what
Thomas.
black woman is gonna hook up with that? Who gonna want that? Nobody want that.
You need the damn button for that one.
Black women were at the alpha party going, damn, nah, bro, I'm good.
No.
Oh, damn.
I'm saying.
And you get level 1, what's the hell?
He walked like a level 1?
The hell?
That dude walked into the party and it was like,
oh my God.
See, look, your cousin's putting him on Lewis is putting it on blast. Thurgood Marshall's second wife was
maybe that's a prerequisite.
Like, in other words, we can't have a happily married black couple of husband and wife.
Well, Thurgood was, he was taking out some aggression. He had to make up for all that other shit that happened to him.
Thank you, Alicia.
Alicia's coming in hot today. She is coming in hot.
She's saying that's why I said we following y'all's pattern. Y'all, we following y'all's
coming in hot today for sure. It's like a lot today. She is not playing with y'all. She ain't going back and forth. I can just see Clarence Thomas walking into the Alpha party, and he's like, "Hey, Clarence is ready to party, ladies. What y'all want to do?" And it was like, "No, can't do that."
No, you know what? Terrence, what's his name? No, Clarence Carter. What's his name?
What?
Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas is like your boy from
okay,
8 Mile.
Thank you. What about him?
From 8 Mile, when he said when your boy said his parents, his real name is Clarence, and he's got real nice parents.
Leave Patrick alone. Patrick found him a beautiful black queen, and he's like, "Ma'am, I would love to be your king, and you could be my queen. We could build a life.
Like, let's do this.
We could build a life together. I mean, you're clearly financially qualified for this marriage. And
wow, financially qualified.
Well, I don't mean offensively. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just saying this is a great situation for both of us. And
really?
We can build a house of love. We can
hold up, Mr. Noise. Anthony Bruce gonna
together.
He gonna say sports is one thing, policymakers is another.
Touche.
No, so it's all right for y'all to be showing up, posing, signing the contract with the Wahite woman when you're at the height of your life, making millions of dollars. But then we're talking about being in Supreme Court. It's like, hold up, wait a minute.
All the black women had white men husbands. Wow. He said, "Listen, I've looked at your credit. It's phenomenal. It's like,
oh my gosh, stop it!
Really amazing. It's actually higher than mine. I'm impressed. You have no felonies. This is amazing stuff that we're talking about. You can build something that's substantial.
Bananas.
Y'all leave that poor woman alone. She is going to be a Supreme Court justice,
the first black woman Supreme Court justice.
Right. So there you go. So there, it doesn't change the facts, okay?
So
because I know you're in your feelings now, but it don't matter. She's going to be a Supreme Court Justice.
So they went from the first woman, Ruth, the first woman? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Was she the first?
Man, wasn't she like 100 years old or something?
You know what? Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
I think she was the first, and then
Did Ruth come before Sandra Day O'Connor?
No, I think Sandra came first.
Okay, well, Sandra came first.
Whoever it was Ronald Reagan that nominated her.
Right.
Okay.
So it was one of those two.
Hey, listen, it doesn't change the fact that Ketanji is going to be a Supreme Court justice, a black woman. And we're not going to call her blackness into question just because she's dating Patrick.
I don't hate on black.
He's not married to him?
Or married to Patrick.
I don't hate on black women that marry white men. I don't. I get it.
I get it too.
Yeah, she like, I needed a ladder.
That's not it at all. That's not
fair.
it.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not?
That's not fair. She has her own credentials. She don't need no damn ladder.
So she could have done it single.
Hold on. Listen, she can get any black man she wants. Let's be clear.
But let's also be clear that sometimes black men, for whatever reason, don't tend to go for the darker women.
Now we having a real conversation.
With the nappier hair.
Because she's a real black woman.
Let's just be honest.
Wait a minute. So I'm not a real black woman because my skin ain't dark?
Nobody said nothing about
that.
it.
I know you didn't say it, but is that what you meant?
That's what I meant.
Nobody said nothing about it.
So you saying I'm not a real black woman?
I am in an interracial relationship.
Mama Noise, are you breathing?
Did you say an interracial relationship?
I am married to a Cajun, Indian, Rosa Parks,
Cherokee, dude. Cherokee.
No, we are not Cherokee. We're Cajun. I told you that.
First of all, we are not Cajun. You're Cajun. There's no N before that J.
Listen.
It is in the black definition.
And we're Choctaw, not Cherokee.
I am not
Choctaw.
I am.
Listen, damn your Indian heritage.
Wait a minute. Anybody talk about your Shaka Zulu?
Oh, damn.
Okay, so listen. Let's have a real conversation.
Why is everybody coming in so hot today? That's the real question.
Let's have a real conversation.
Okay.
We know of a black woman that married a white man. This black woman could have gotten any black man that she wanted.
Okay.
She didn't necessarily need a black man. Absolutely did not need a black man for money. She has her own money. So why did she marry a black man? Could have been because, a white man. Could have been because black men have hurt her. Could have been. But I believe that there's a certain portion of our population, the black population, that believe the struggle of dealing with black hair by black women will make it much easier on their girls if their hair is mixed. Is there some truth to that?
I don't know if it's that specific, but yeah.
The person that I'm talking about is Serena Williams.
Oh.
If you don't believe that those Williams girls felt really demeaned and put down by their black hair, because we made fun of them when they came out on court with them beads in their hair, them braids and them little beads, and the beads were falling out. You imagine how embarrassed they were and how they felt.
Who made fun of them?
Oh, wait a minute. How old are you?
I'm trying to remember who made fun of them. I don't remember nobody making fun of them.
Girls had a hard time with their hair. And
no, why he made fun of them.
No, black people did too, because black people said that they could have done something about their hair. They could have made it better. They didn't have to expose themselves like that.
I must have been around different black people, because the ones I was around didn't make fun of them.
The Williams girls, they had as much trouble because of their skin color on the court as they did their hair. Just as much trouble.
Yeah, I don't. Well, okay, so I'm not going to dispute what you're saying because maybe black people that you were around were saying it, or you heard.
I'm not talking about people in my house was having a conversation.
Well, I'm just saying the people that
the discussion was, the feeling was.
Well, like I said, maybe we heard two different things because I never heard black people saying it. I heard white people complaining about it because they're like, y'all look crazy and those bees make too much noise and da da da. I heard that, but I never heard black people saying that they weren't doing anything but being honorable and representing Compton.
You never heard black people talk about the weave that they had and how the weave was not a good weave, and you never heard
some black women gonna say now when they got the weave and transition from the bees into the weave life, yeah, of course. But black women gonna hate on each other's hair no matter what. That's just how it is. Black women hate on black women's hair. They absolutely hate on each other's hair.
What say you, Mama Noise, about that discussion?
I used to wear the beads with the aluminum foil on the ends to keep them on there, and they did make a lot of noise. But that we didn't do it because we didn't do it for them. We did it for us. So if they didn't like the way our hair was, or that it made too much noise and all that type of stuff, okay. But we beat their tail in tennis. So all of your rah-rah about way their hair looked didn't keep them from going ahead and winning.
I agree.
So okay, you mad because we didn't? I mean, I have been trying to low key. If I ever get a chance to meet Serena, I will thank her because see, she is a strong representative and an advocate for thick thighs, and I have thick thighs, and my daughters have thick thighs, and they need to see someone that has it, that's proud of it, and not trying to have plastic surgery to have minimize their thighs and stuff to fit in with other people, and so they can see somebody where they can appreciate their thighs and say, okay, you know what? My thighs aren't bad. Look what Serena Williams did. She didn't try to keep something to put on a big sack or nothing to cover her body up. She puts on a cat suit and lets the world see this is the black woman. Thighs, thick lips, big hips, and all.
But she also had to grow into that.
Yes. She had to grow into it. I didn't watch the movie with the Will Smith or whatever. I haven't seen that one. But I imagine it could not have been.
It was challenging.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, because see, as a black woman now, we have been taught to be strong. We have been taught that, it's black, our black is beautiful and so forth. But when you're constantly being told the opposite, and then now here we are raising daughters saying, trying to tell them what looks like the opposite. We're trying to tell them, look, you're already beautiful. I've told our daughters, you come in the world already, most black girls, now there are a few that are not in this category, but most black girls are already coming to this world. Well, they become teenagers. They're already well endowed. They don't have to, they're not thinking plastic surgery for breast because generally by age 12, they already, in a nice cup size. You already got what black people try to call childbearing hips. We already got hips. And whereas the society we're in right now is telling our daughters and telling our babies of color that you need to go and let the man fix your lips, fix your hips, fix your thighs. Whereas Serena is like, here I am. Here's all my stuff. And I'm happy with that. And she's blessing us all. And I would love to be able to tell her, thank you for your sacrifice of what all you went through and all of the negativity that you have suffered, because the whole game of tennis.
Can I share my thought on what you said though? Because I think Serena's specific situation was more about the black men that did her wrong than it was about her hair and all those things. Like, she came from she started with brothers exclusively. Like, I didn't know the white man was the last dude that actually got it, but you know, she gave Rockethead, Buckethead Common a chance, and he blew it. And she gave some other rappers and our basketball players a chance, and they blew it. So I think after a while, when you get D'd over by a bunch of dudes, black dudes on that level, you just get to a point where, you know what, maybe I just want some peace. Same thing with Eve. Eve gave some brothers a chance. One of the brothers leaked a sex tape. The other brother treated her like a dog. I mean, after a while, you just be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
No, I wasn't saying specifically her. I'm mentioning black hair, and then black women understanding the struggle of black hair.
Okay.
It's a struggle for black women to maintain their hairdos. That's why it's such an expensive industry, because we buy products after products after products, and then hair after hair. We black women are always struggling trying to manage their hair. And some feel that if I were to mix with a white man, I would give my kids less of a struggle with the hair that I had.
The reason why I disagree or push back is simply because I have 5 nieces by white women, and my brother is Jay's complexion. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying that those, when they mamas gave birth to them, mm-hmm. they tried to do what they do to their hair. And it went wrong every time. And then they end up calling my mama in a panic, trying to ask her what they supposed to do.
Right.
And she had to send them to the beauty salon because the texture.
But that was a white woman.
That was a white mama trying to figure out.
A black woman knows how to do that hair.
Right. So it was like, but the hair salon my mother sent them to, because it was so many of them, it was a black woman. And those same black women are getting a heavy influx of kids that are being adopted by white people. They don't know how to do black hair.
Correct.
And we think that mixed gets you off the hook. Mixed hair does not get you off the hook. Sometimes it's even more challenging than just black hair by itself. It can be.
Yeah.
Depending, you know, I'm just telling you, my nieces, all of them had to go down there, and they're all trying to.
Challenging if you don't know what to do to it, but generally speaking, that mixed hair, it's a little bit more manageable. You just have to know that you can't go put all that damn what's the grease we use? The blue grease, the green grease,
Blue Magic.
You can't put all that damn grease up in there.
Blue Magic, don't you know? You can't. But I'm gonna tell you, it can be. You know, we're so used to dealing with all kinds of hair. We really could do it. But like I said, it was so many of my nieces all at the same time. It was challenging, and they mamas would take them back home trying to do their hair, because my Caucasian sisters be washing their hair several times. That ain't how black hair works.
Right.
And you can't do them babies like that. The babies there will be looking cash crazy. You trying to figure out, I don't understand. It looked so beautiful yesterday. And it will. But you got to maintain it. And that's not something that's...
Well, like I said, I think her situation is such that she just fed up. I gave brothers a chance.
Very well could have been.
Yeah. And they just, time and time again, I'm supporting them. They're not supporting me. They ishing on me. I mean, Common, Drake, I forget the basketball.
There was a whole lot of dark brothers.
There was a lot of brothers. There was brothers, and they just wouldn't go to the finish line.
But we also have to be real and honest. And I'm not saying her specifically or anybody. I'm just saying we have to be real and honest. Sometimes there's a segment of the population of women out there that mate with men because they believe their babies would be this, that, or the other. So hair is a part of that. Complexion is a part of that.
I don't know how deeply important it is, though.
Are you disagreeing with that statement?
I heard that once upon a time, but I don't know if having the child by someone that's enough. Is that I need to have a child by them so I can influence their hair and eye color?
It's a lot of people that merge with what they would consider a more attractive person to give their kids a fighting chance. That's real in life.
Let me address my cousin. I do believe she fell in love with him. Now, I'm not saying it's exclusively because black men, beat her over, but I do believe she fell in love with him. But there are a lot of women that will not date another race, no matter how bad black men get.
That's true.
And I think she obviously was like, no, I'm not just gonna keep taking these L's with black men. I'm gonna go and find love wherever love may be found. And that's what she did.
I mean, don't get it twisted. All my nieces are beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful girls. I am grateful for the beautiful girls. However, I don't know if, maybe the Caucasian mother reared back and said how cute the baby would be by having a baby by a black man. Maybe they would. But like Alicia agreed as well, is that I'm not sure it's common like that in this day and time to be trying to check eye color and hair texture and saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna have a baby by him so that I can have."
Who you sending the cap to, Lewis? Who you sending the cap to? I'm just curious. Go ahead.
Listen. We as a community, we know that we come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Mm-hmm. But have you ever seen a high yellow family that keeps that high yellowness going throughout the generations? They don't really mix with darkies. Have you seen that?
A high yellow family, as in we're not going to.
They keep it in the high yellow. You guys haven't seen that?
No, because my father was your complexion.
No.
And when I was starting to date, I was looking for men that had my father's complexion. I wasn't looking for no red bone dude.
Right. Opposites do attract. I agree with you, but there are black families that keep it. Yeah.
Trying to keep the skin color in the family? Okay.
This feel like Mississippi problems.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not saying it's dominant. I'm not saying everybody does it. I'm saying it exists. Those people in our population exist. And if you deny it, then you're not being real.
Well, if it exists, it's a small population. There
are people in the black community that are color. What you call it? Care about complexions, color
struck.
There you go. There are black people that feel that way. I mean, come on, we can't deny that.
Hold on, Louis. You said some black women will not date outside their race is not true. That is very true.
What?
He said some black women will not date out. I said some black women will not date outside their race. They won't. And he said that's not true. They just haven't found the right one.
That is true.
I was like, no, that's not. That's very true.
Some black women won't do it.
Which explains why there's so many single black women.
Yeah.
Which I'm telling you.
Yeah, some black women are like, no, I'm not dating. All I want is a black man. Now that's changing with this younger generation. If you want to say that,
I'm gonna tell you. I've said here, transparency, full disclosure has always got me in trouble. But if it helps somebody, then it helps somebody.
Get naked.
No, I will not. What I'm saying is that I tried in high school to date a guy that was outside of my race. This white Wahite boy. My brother, one of my brother's friends, he introduced me or whatever. Man, he came and picked me up. We went on a date. So he tried to stop by his house so he could introduce me to his mom and them. Okay. That was the most awkward situation I have ever experienced in my life. Is they looked at me like I stole something. Like, you're
about to.
They didn't call me out of my name, but they looked at me like I came in the wrong house or I had stolen something. And I mean, I could feel the razor blades,
Did he stand up for you?
He was like, oh, Mom, I just wanted you to meet Kenyatta. Okay, my name is very African. I'm just saying. I want you to meet Kenyatta. And they looking like, I mean, I don't even remember them replying with "nice to meet you" or anything. They just stood there and stared at me. I said, "Shoot, you ain't got to. I ain't never got to go through this no more." I told him, "I'm gonna need you to take me home," and he was like, "What? What happened? You know, we was having such a good time. Who was having a good time? Bruh, your family does not want this, and they don't want the smoke. Neither do I. Take me home." And that was the last time I ever had that experience. It never happened again. It was too weighty of an experience, and it lasted me a lifetime and helped me to understand that's why I stayed within the confines of my race, was because, one of the reasons is because that smoke, I didn't want that smoke. That was too much.
Well, and then there are black women that I've personally talked to and we witnessed over the years that they just simply will not do it. They'll say there's nothing a white boy can do for me, or they just hardcore like that. They just don't want it. Some of it is historical too, especially in older generations, because they're like all the things that have happened to black people. It's insulting for some of them to say, "I'm gonna dip over to the other side." That's crazy, but I think as a whole, it's getting better.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
If you want to say it's better, it's getting better.
Sure.
And black women are giving themselves a chance. Listen, I've said on this show many times, I fully expect. Now, my prayer and hope is that my girls will find strong black men, but I understand the task is very difficult. So if my daughters fall in love with a Wahite young man, that's just how it is. I get it.
Since you guys were talking about maybe my experience was in Mississippi, you guys are from a different part of the country. Did you guys ever experience light-skinned blacks feeling as if they were better than dark-skinned blacks?
Oh, no question. No question about it.
Okay.
No question about it.
I'd
even go even further. They would ostracize darker skinned blacks.
Some light-skinned families kept it light-skinned. They didn't mix with dark-skinned people. I'm telling you, it existed. Not anymore, but it definitely existed.
So again, it's all colorism. It's all back to color. That's exactly what it is. So,
well, I noticed it like with some of my aunts. They were what was considered to be passers. They would pass for white. A couple of my grandmother's sisters, whereas the other sisters did not pass for white. So in that particular time period, some could come in the front door of a restaurant, and some of them could only be at the back door of the restaurant. And some of them were offered good jobs, and some of them could only be cooks, housekeepers, because of their complexion. The darker ones, it's the same way like it was in slavery. The house Negro was the one inside the house that either master was creeping and sneaking with, or that's the one he wanted to serve him, or the children or whatever. And the darker complected slaves would be the ones breastfeeding, taking care of children, and working out in the fields. It just carried on over.
Well, now we're not going to sit here and act like colorism is not a real thing. It's absolutely a real thing.
Whole black family built on it.
Yeah. It's definitely a real thing. And one of the, Spike Lee made a whole movie about it in Jungle Fever. He took out a whole section of the movie and talked about how lighter skinned black women were ostracized in their communities over darker skin and vice versa. The darker skinned women were not viewed as beautiful as some of the lighter skinned women. So yeah, we know colorism exists. I guess what I was looking at more along the lines of what you said, Jay, in that why was somebody like a Serena or even like future Supreme Court judge nominee Ketanji, why would she go to the other side? Well, because maybe she's been burned. Maybe she's been, who knows? It could be, or it may be as simple as she fell in love with somebody.
I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. That's very possible. But it's also possible that she wanted to give her daughter a different hair texture. I'm just saying, it's not out of the realm of
not a different hair texture. I would say give her daughter different opportunities, better opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, there's opportunities that come with that doesn't come the other way.
Yeah.
As much as we hate to say it, as much as we
we
hate
feel that way. We might not speak it, but we feel that way.
I hope that's not the case. I hope that, because that's pretty shallow. I'm gonna.
Is it?
I'm gonna have some kids, and I'm gonna do it with a white guy because
I mean,
that kid's gonna have better opportunities if I mate with a white guy.
I mean, we used to talk like that. I used to hear that type of conversation.
We would say it in the dark, but
in reality, no, I didn't see.
Let's make it less shallow. Just where the location.
It was a reality,
but it was reality
People
though.
have done it. People do that.
People have been doing that. They made a whole movie off one lady that did it.
What lady?
She was a famous singer. Didn't she? She lived her entire life as a white person, but she was actually, her parents were black.
Oh, Imitation
Carol
of Life.
Channing?
Yeah.
No, Imitation of Life. Although Carol Channing was black.
Carol Channing never admitted she was black until she was almost on her deathbed.
Yeah, you just proved a point.
Yeah, I think it's that's how I think too, Louis. I think it's a lot of it has to do with the circles you're into, and I mean, listen. And by the way, she's a law student in these where maybe ain't a lot of options. The higher you go up in the law areas, and sometimes it's proximity that dictates who you end up falling in love with. Like I'm around a bunch of white men all the time, so Patrick was nice to me, and he bought me lunch at the Olive Garden and the Cheesecake Factory, and so here we are.
But think about it.
I never been to the Cheesecake Factory, and he took me there.
But we say proximity, but you always have opportunity to get outside of your proximity.
But you have it, but I mean, you take it.
I was going to say, some people ain't been out of their city they was born in their entire life. If it wasn't for the military recruiting people in one place, trying to send you over to another place, they would stay right there in the four walls of their county.
I want to move on.
So we just answered our question. We just answered our question from yesterday. Is black people not taking the opportunities that they are
given? I want to move on from this subject so bad, but this is so good. I want to stay here for just one second. No, because this is really good. So here's my question to the three of you: if more black men or black women were afforded the opportunity to get around a different environment, would we see more black men and black women dating and also marrying outside of their race?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wow. Y'all didn't even hesitate. None of you did.
Why should we? It's the fact.
It happens now. I mean, that's the whole point. The whole issue. Well, not point. It's what you see today. Now, I pose this question to you. If more black women and more black men moved out of the projects and got into more middle class and away from all that, will they date and marry each other more?
I'm sorry, I just got something from Twitter and it was wildly inappropriate, but it was funny. It was damn funny. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my
God. Go ahead. What did you say?
So if black people got out of the projects more, will they date each other more?
Wait, if black people got out of the projects more, would they date more black people?
Mm-hmm. No. Could we say it's proximity?
Where would they move to?
More middle class. Would they date more middle class black men? Would they date more middle class black men if there's more of them in that same neighborhood?
Nope.
Because today, when you move out of the projects, you move into middle class. It's not typically a lot of black people in your neighborhood. It's more of a mixed neighborhood. So if more black people moved out of the projects, got into the
I was just saying, if black people came up, if you will, and there were more black neighborhoods but middle class, could we keep? This sounds bad, but could we keep more
black families,
black youth from wanting to date?
Because it's saying no.
I'm telling you where I live. I see it every day.
But you don't see a lot of black people in your neighborhood though.
They're here.
Yeah, but they assimilate. It's more.
Are there many on your street?
Why are you smiling like that, Mama Knows?
How many black families on your street?
How many on your street?
I asked you first.
We actually got a lot.
We got people over here, the people across the street.
Yeah, we got
people
a
over
lot.
there, and the people over there, and those people right there. So we got about 6,
So we
7.
got a lot. I would say our neighborhood is probably.
Who cares how many black people in your neighborhood?
You asked. You literally just asked.
The point is.
I know.
Black people leave the hood.
No, because you can't make your point on our neighborhood. Now you want to move on.
Leave the hood. Our black boys will not date our black girls, for the most part.
So we
I see it every day.
Because the reason I say question is we keep saying it's all about proximity. So if my proximity is more middle class and with middle class, if I see more of my black females in the middle class and I'm a black male, will I gravitate more to the black female?
Yeah, I tend to think that that's true, Ron, because you're going to associate with who you are around the most. Right. And if you are around a neighborhood of black, like when we lived in Shively, when we first moved to Shively, our little neighborhood, though it was about 70-30 white to black, the blacks hang one with the blacks. And so we hung out with each other. And that's who we ended up hanging out with, kicking it with, sometimes dating. We didn't date out. We wasn't looking for other opportunities outside of that when we moved to out the projects. So I think it's who you're gonna be or whoever you end up being around.
Well, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting for it. Come on, Pastor.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on how many black people on your street.
The situation is different. He don't live in a predominantly black neighborhood.
Oh, there's no question. That's why I said just give me a roundabout.
But like I said, but if people, you gotta take your opportunities, man. I mean, just because you're only around 10% black in the neighborhood doesn't mean you can't go out of that neighborhood and go to another neighborhood and find you a black chick if you really want to look for one.
Black boys generally won't do it.
Why would you say that?
Wait, because they need to learn to import. You can import to the neighborhood.
Mr. NOIZ, because you have this moral standard about how you feel things should be, that doesn't mean it's that way, man. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about? Young black boys have not completely abandoned young black girls.
Did I ever freaking say completely? Did I ever say completely?
Well, you're trying to imply that black boys don't want black girls.
I'm gonna tell you. When I said a few moments back, I said that I went out on a date with the white boy. The reason I felt like that was what I needed to do is because I was living in, for those of you that's in the Louisville area, I was living in Jeffersonville. Now, we always say there's something in the water over there because it's just like the whole city is all interracial, interracial, the whole area. And so we've always said there's something in the water over there. So I said that to say, the black dudes wasn't checking for the black girls. They was checking for the white girls over there. So I was like, okay, if the black boys is checking for the white girls, then I need to check for the white boy.
Would you please tell your beloved husband that truth? Because he obviously doesn't think it's true.
Don't tell me nothing. Because Alicia, who is my dog, who we ride together.
Wait a minute.
My son is looking for one on a predominantly white college campus.
Never said that wouldn't happen. Listen, more often than not, he may dibble and dabble in the cream. But when it's time to marry, he's probably going to marry a black girl. That happens a lot too. But we're talking about just simply dating in high school. Young people, if you move to the suburbs, who are you going to date?
But we already said that. We already said it's more white women in the suburbs than it is black. So that's what we said.
So what were you arguing with me about? That he's going to date white?
We said me and your co-pastor said if there were more black women in the hood, in the middle class hoods, then black boys would be like, let me see what this black booty do.
Nope.
Not nearly as much as you think.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Okay. See it every day.
That's because you're in a predominantly white neighborhood.
What the fuck were we talking about?
We said if more black women, were in the suburb, more
What's
black
wrong with you
kids
today?
in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So today your hood is 90-10.
Okay.
If your
95-5.
if your hood changed to 60-40,
Okay.
60% Caucasian,
Right.
40% black.
Okay.
Will the black boys look to date more of those black females
Yes.
in that neighborhood?
They wouldn't have any other choice with that ratio. Yeah.
That's what
That's what we were saying.
Nigga, that's what I said.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So the statement was, we keep saying it's about proximity. So if more black dudes are getting out of the hood and going to the suburbs, and the black women not following are going to that same scenario, that's one of the reasons the black dudes are probably going more for what's in front of them, because they don't see those sisters in the same neighborhoods. But black dudes had the opportunity to get their ass out of that 80, 85, 15, and you can always go around to other neighborhoods.
Why do we believe white boys are dating those white girls? Those that do. Why do we believe this happens?
White boys are dating white girls?
Black boys. Why do black boys date those white girls? Why do we believe that?
Because a little bit of proximity and that's what they have in the neighborhood. But also, I think a part of it is what Sean said. They scared them black hood chicks. They don't want to go down there to Pleasant Grove and get one of them girls.
But it's also status. It's status as well in the neighborhood.
They ain't gonna leave Frisco to go to Pleasant Grove. You know that.
First of all, Negro, as I teach you the best way I can.
You teach me, Ninja. Teach me.
I know you want to learn. I can tell. Black people aren't from here. They've moved here, so you act like they've never lived in a Pleasant Grove or Jackson, Mississippi, or Dallas. They're not from the suburbs. They moved to the suburbs.
Hold on. Let me teach your black ass.
Has more than tripled because people are leaving the hood to try to get a better opportunity for
Stop right now, because you're wrong. You are 1,000% wrong. You moved from Jackson, Mississippi. Jasmine didn't move from Jackson, Mississippi.
I just said they're trying to get better opportunity for their kids.
You're missing the point. Stop. You're missing the point. The parents.
Why do I have to miss the point? I can hear you.
Because your black ass is missing the point. The parents moved from the hood. The kids have known nothing but the suburbs. Nothing. My kids don't know nothing about no hood. They just know the suburbs. That's all they know.
Okay, you now this time you're missing the point.
How am I missing the point? That's what we said. That was what the conversation was.
Kids aren't born here. They've moved from a Pleasant Grove. They've moved from a Dallas, Texas. They've moved from a Jackson, Mississippi. They're not born here.
Are you eating edibles right now? That is not what we just talked about. That is not true. Most of the kids most of those kids are born in these new hoods. They are not. They don't know ish about hood stuff. Nothing. Which goes back to what Sean said. These black boys that have been raised out here in the sticks and the suburbs, they are. You put Shaquita in front of him and pee on himself.
So why he got to be born in the suburbs, but she's born in the hood? You're not making any sense.
No, Sean said, are black boys that are raised in the suburbs scared of hood chicks?
I think you should read Alicia's comment that said, my son said that the hood chicks were rough at his school, that they're mimicking the behavior of males.
They rough. I can't handle that. I won't give me Becky.
I mean, Becky is not as aggressive.
They want to watch snowfall. They don't want to live it.
Facts.
But then the question becomes, are we not making our boys in the hood, our boys in the suburbs strong enough?
I don't know if that's the problem, Ron, because
Because if they're not strong enough for Shaquita,
can I tell you something?
Shaquita, how they gonna be strong enough for the world?
Yeah, but Shaquita wasn't never supposed to be like this.
That's right.
That's the problem. Shaquita was never supposed to be as hard as she is.
That's right.
But as Jay tells us all the time, when you don't have no black father in the home, or the home is bad, or then you get, those are the results that you get. So Shaquita is the product of all of the problems and the dis-ease that we have in the black community.
But Shaquita's hard.
She was birthed in survival.
But right, Tommy, she's not hard because she wants to be. She's hard because she has to be.
But Tommy at your job is just as bad as Shaquita. So if you can't handle Shaquita, how can't you handle Tommy? Tommy's your boss. Tommy's the one you also got to deal with. So we're not teaching them to handle both. Because when you get in the real world, it's just as hard.
It is, but I don't always have a hood element in my job. I don't always have that, depending on what job I get.
Yeah, man, there's a hood element. It's a white.
Not always, Ron. Not always, because like out here,
you can call it corporation or you can call it hood. There's an element of your ass ain't getting something.
Yeah, but that's different though. That's different. I'm saying when you get out in these areas like here, black kids that come out here from the hood, they live in the hood and they come out here, they know they gotta assimilate. They know they got a code switch. So they know how to play the game because they've already mentally made the transition. Whereas you go in the opposite direction, there's a code switch there too, but you don't. If you're not familiar with the code or you don't speak the language, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Chad said he was raised in both the hood and the suburbs, and the black girls wasn't checking for him until he got older. The white girls were checking for him at a young age when he was in the suburbs too.
Don't she have brothers? That is true. Uncles, cousins.
Well,
but you don't want to do cousins in your house all the time.
Listen,
I still think some of those suburb kids, man. Like I said, I see them coming to corporations. I see them come all the time, and I see those suburb kids fail a lot more than I see.
Absolutely.
Kids fail. I just think it's we're still not raising the generation.
But they failing for a different reason. They
can't handle.
Right, they're right. Why should any woman be checking for a young boy? I don't understand the question.
Yeah. I think she's drawn from Chad's he said the black girls weren't checking from him. And maybe she's talking about Chad's.
I don't know. At least
I don't call this. And again, this is not a black woman issue. This is still a black male's issue because the black male has the opportunity if he wants. He can go and learn how to deal with the black woman in the hood if he wants to. It's about what he wants and what he's willing to deal with and put up with.
You know, we're talking, and my baby sends me a message and says, "Man, I wouldn't last one day in the hood." And I disagree because I remember going in to a very scary part of the hood up in Indianapolis one time, and I stood out like a sore thumb because I thought this is just like Boys in the Hood. Look at this stuff, man. That must be a trap house. I mean,
hood is a mentality.
And the people there was like, girl, where you done stumbled from that clearly you don't belong over here.
Well, I'm going to use something that Cuz Noise would say, and it's the truth. What we're calling hood is really just brokenness.
Yeah.
It's a mindset.
So if you want to say that our black boys are not prepared to deal with that level, our black suburban boys are not necessarily prepared to deal with that level of brokenness, I can absolutely get on board with that.
So then what's the hope?
Mm-hmm. Where's TD Jakes when you need it?
Wow, really?
In the suburbs?
Oh.
Listen. I think it's
wrong.
I think it's a crock of shit. Mostly what's been said.
Well, you would.
Listen, as a black person,
mm-hmm.
if you are not bilingual enough, able to adjust to your environment to where you can deal with people, then that's your parents' fault. My daughter has never lived in the hood, and she can engage with the black kids, the white kids, the Choctaw, and the Chickasaws. If your parents make $1 or $2 more, and now all of a sudden you can't deal with a black girl from the South Side because your parents make $1 or $2 more, then there's much more at work than that black girl and where she's from. You are the one with the issue, and it doesn't make sense. As a man, I go after that which I want, I like. And if she's challenging because she's verbal, that just means she's more like your mama.
Stop it.
Come on now. Come on.
Pastor, you do know
you've been dealing with your mama's mouth all this time. Now you can't deal with hers. Come on.
You know what?
You just said the exact same thing I just said.
Yes, let's start with that.
Well, I don't disagree with you.
Because you just said I don't agree with none of you.
You just disagree with anything and everything we say because you just want to disagree.
Other way.
Listen. What you're not going to do is try to change the narrative in here. Some people want peace of mind, and the only way to get that is through NordVPN. Okay, because NordVPN.
Oh my gosh!
When you get online, it keeps the threats away. NordVPN keeps the threats away. Some people feel threatened by certain neighborhoods or certain situations. And with NordVPN, it's the world's best VPN service, offering fastest connectivity, most servers, and next-gen encryption to make sure that everything you do online stays secure. Plus, it works on every computer and device, and doesn't matter operating system. So you get unlimited bandwidth, you never have to worry about slow connections, and the plans start under $4. So all you got to do is grab the exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com//believe and use the code BELIEVE, BLEAV, that's BLEAV, to get up to your 70% off NordVPN plan plus one additional month for free. And it's risk-free for 30 days with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So that's what we're talking about right there. Because you just sometimes like to say you disagree because it sounds good for the show. But you be on some bullshit sometimes. We're just talking about that part. Some kids are not raised in hostile hood environments. That's just a fact. And you saying your baby is equipped to handle it. But if I drop her off in a trap house, she might struggle a little bit to relate to the circumstances. So stop it.
Listen, kids have a lot more knowledge than you think they have. Your
daughter has trap house knowledge, cuz she's trap house prepared.
They're a lot more wise than you think.
You're saying your daughter is trap house prepared. She is ready to cut the crack and cocaine.
Just because you talk over me doesn't mean you scaring me.
Ain't nobody scaring you. I'm trying to say you're wrong.
Shit hell.
I'm saying you're wrong. I told you making a t-shirt with that on there.
I'm telling you, she's able to engage with kids from all walks of life. I see it all the time.
Oh, well,
no matter if you live in a $3 million home or an apartment on the other side, she goes to both environments all the time. You don't have the money. It's your parents' money. So it's not like you can't associate with people that are from different environments because you ain't got nothing. That little shit in your room, if I want to put it out there in the garage, I could do that today. That ain't your shit.
Well, that's a whole other conversation.
We walking around here like the kids are privileged or something. Your ass ain't privileged. You ain't no better than nobody else at that goddamn school.
Wow. Why do you
that all the time? Kids walk around talking about, oh, that's a rich one over there. That's a rich one over there. Oh, that them kids ain't got shit.
That escalated quickly. I didn't see that happening.
Now all of a sudden you can't date somebody from the hood because your parents got $2 more. Bullshit.
That's what I said.
I agree, Ron.
Well, that just because you agree don't make you right, nigga. It's just you agree all you want. That don't mean you're right. Let's start with that. There is a relatability factor that is very strong, and some young girls, some young boys, they can't relate. I was all right. You got nothing to worry about. Don't listen to Uncle Jay. He wrong today. He talking that bullshit.
Well, listen. I believe one of the most damnable things Black parents can do is raise their kids in an environment and not teach them who they are.
I agree with that. Now you just want to switch it till we agree together again.
Well, that's really what the whole discussion is, because you believe now that you are something different than somebody that's from a different area of town. Nigga, you ain't no different.
But that is what. But that different. Because that is what
a black girl because she too aggressive. What?
Because that is what happens. Let's stop acting like that's not what happens.
Oh, man, come on.
That is what happens.
She too aggressive.
Listen, just because you don't like it, that don't mean that ain't what happened. Listen, some people like come home, like Tay Diggs. You know, Tay Diggs is not dating the black girl no more. I mean, the white girl no more.
He came home.
He let it go.
I don't think dating decisions are that deep. I 100% agree with you. 100% agree. You date who's there.
But that's what we said. We said that all along.
What are you saying?
That you date who's there. But if you change who's there.
Here's the truth of being in a predominantly white area. Generally speaking, Black people gravitate towards each other. So since Mama Noah's posed the question 2 or 3 different times, I'm going to answer your questions. Your question, there are 3 different families, Black families that live, 3.5. There's 3.5 Black families that live in my neighborhood. The half is a Black man and a white woman. I don't consider them Black, so it's just a half. There's 3.5 in my neighborhood, and we all know each other. Hey, neighbor! Hey, neighbor! We all socialize with each other.
Y'all be saying, top of the morning, Marge.
Howdy, mate.
Damn.
Walking down the street, stop and talk to each other. We do it all the time. Pass by the house, you out there cutting the grass, we're going to blow that horn. We do it all.
You blow the horn?
Hey, man, because you might not be able to hear me, so you just beep, beep.
Oh, they'll hear you.
Beep, beep.
Black people, when you see each other, when I go to Kroger's, I notice all the time, Black people look at me right in my face because they want to make eye contact with you. To say, hey, man, I see you. Your black ass. I see you too, nigga, with your black ass. We do it all the time.
Is that what you do when it ain't that many Blacks?
Mama knows I do it. I do it.
Listen,
you be like,
listen. So since you want to discuss numbers, 2011. How many years ago was that?
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
11 years ago.
2011, there were 8,488 Black people here.
Here where?
Where I live in the town. In 2019, that's 2 years ago, right? 3 years ago almost? Not yet, 3 now, right? There was 13,979. Plano has 27,322 as of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Population's growing of y'all that are leaving the hood. I say y'all that are leaving the hood, that are leaving the inner cities for a better opportunity. But most of the kids aren't born there. It's because of population growth. The reason why.
Well, those numbers don't tell you whether it's kids or not. Those numbers just tell you that those are people that are moving out of here.
People
now,
move People move to the suburbs generally because of kids. You don't move to the suburbs because you just want to get away. You move to the
That's
suburbs.
not true at all. What are you talking
Better
about?
educational opportunities. Yes, it is.
That is not true. Sometimes you're moving out here.
Are increasing because of better opportunities for their kids. You don't move that far from the employment center without there being a solid reason why.
Sometimes you're moving out here because the job is out here. Sometimes you're moving out here because
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not true. It's not primarily just kids.
They look at school districts and they take their kids to where the better schools are.
Families do that. Not everybody. Not all 27,000 people are doing that because of the kids. Some of them are moving out here and they're having kids. As a matter of fact, in Plano specifically, if you break down the demographics that you so eloquently spoke about, you'll see that there is a much younger population, unmarried, that are moving out here strictly because of the job opportunities. You're going to learn today, nigga. Now, I do have a question, though. I mentioned Tay Diggs left the white girl. Now he's dating the black girl. Why do you think he did that? Because now you got a full-on black girl. You think that's because of proximity?
You say Mr. Diggs is no longer dating a white girl, he's dating a black girl?
Dating a black girl.
And you want to know why he did that?
Yeah, what made it? Why do you think he did that?
I have no idea. Maybe that white girl's cherry wasn't sweet enough.
I don't think that was necessary. That seems aggressive. I don't. That just seems like a lot just happened there. I totally understand.
You know we like sweet cherries. Don't pretend.
I'm not pretending anything. I'm just
sour ass cherry. We want a sweet cherry.
I'm just saying it was aggressive. Your answer was very aggressive.
It's true. Maybe that's why. Maybe he got tired of that stringy hair in the sink. Hell,
oh my God, what is happening right now?
Did I say something wrong?
I feel like a lot's happening right now. That's
it.
It's a strong situation taking place right now.
Maybe if he had Lloyd VPN, he might have stayed in the relationship, had some security.
That's peace of mind. Peace of mind would have done it.
She looks young.
She does look young. Her name is April Jones.
We have to see her cleavage to see if she's fully grown. Because
I don't think that's necessary at all. I think we've really dived into something. Let's see how old she is. She's 35. Okay, that's fine.
Al said, is that his daughter?
That's his girlfriend.
Well, Al said it could be his daughter.
That looks more like a daughter. That girl's young. Looking.
You know, he did have
a daughter. 35. He's 51.
Oh, see, because we're nobody gonna put up with his. He had to go young because we're nobody gonna put up with his child.
I didn't watch Love and Hip Hop. You're right, bro. He wanted something cute to look at.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Oh, wow.
You trying to say, oh, girl wasn't.
What you trying to say, oh, girl? She let it go. She was.
Show the picture of the other girl. Show the picture of the other girl. The white.
You gonna try to say she let it go? Really?
What was her name?
Just put in there his white girlfriend.
Let it go, girl.
Oh, damn.
It'll bring it up.
Talk about put his.
Just put in there his white girlfriend. I bet you bring it up.
I'm not going to do that.
Google don't care if you're racist. Google don't care if you're racist.
They might care a little bit.
No, that is true. Google don't care about being racist because they didn't get rid of Trump yet.
Exactly.
Wow, y'all coming in. I mean, y'all coming in super hot today. It is really a bad jawline. Wait a minute. Oh my God, today. A bad jawline? I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that about.
No, you remember what they said about old boy's wife?
I see, said the blind man. That's a bad jawline. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You remember what they said about old boy's wife, Lloyd? Omari Hardwick.
I'm not doing this with y'all today.
What they said about old boy from Power, they talked about his wife from sun up to sundown. I never seen anything like it. They was like, how did you end up with her?
She has some sharp Irish features.
He can sing though.
Yeah, that's too much jawline.
Let it go.
It was listen, it was so bad, the Omari Hardwick situation, that he had to come on social media and told people to raise up off his wife. That's pretty bad.
Bring that to the conversation. We wasn't talking about him. We talking about.
I'm saying it's the same type of.
It is not the same thing.
If you saying that you agreed about old girl's jawline, then
I didn't agree about nothing. You ain't heard me agree about nothing.
Up Omarion's wife?
I'm not, because we ain't talking about him.
Because I'm saying it seems to be a pattern.
No, ain't no pattern.
Talking about jawlines?
No, that's Mama Noy being messy. I'm not playing.
I'm not being messy.
You brought in a name that didn't have nothing to do with this conversation. Nothing.
You look up his wife and you be like,
I don't want to look up his wife. We moving on.
Listen, I don't think no man is leaving his woman because of her jawline. Unless it's locked and she can't do what she need to do for him.
That could have been the problem. The suction wasn't as good with them jawline.
If you go back, y'all out of control today, boy. Y'all out of control today.
See, you won't entertain my stuff.
I shouldn't have entertained this. Romel out here giving you the Olympic gold medal strategy of marrying white women. If you go marry one,
he said if you're gonna marry one, find Adele.
Woo, man, y'all out of control today, boy.
But it's true. If you're gonna marry one, man.
Pretty? You think Adele's pretty?
I've heard the brothers give nothing but positive compliments since LeBron's right hand man is who she dating.
I think she does good makeup, but I don't think she's pretty.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Adele.
Her makeup is nice, but that's about it.
The singer, Adele, the thick white woman.
She's not thick anymore.
She's still thick. She ain't as thick as she used to be, but she still got thickness. She got that fluctuating Oprah weight.
Well, now this is racist as hell, but I don't mind. Who would you all consider a pretty white woman?
Ooh. Holly Berry.
What is happening right now?
Oh my God!
Dead.
I ain't even gonna lie, dude. I was multitasking. I was multitasking.
Oh no, you wasn't.
I don't understand what's going on right
you
now.
wasn't that multitask. You knew exactly what the question was.
All I heard was pretty woman. So,
Oh my God!
That was for Stefan. I don't know if Stefan's on the show yet, but that was for Stefan.
Today's show has been a lot.
gosh.
I'm just not gonna hold you. This is
Oh my gosh!
Halle Berry getting nominated.
Oh my gosh! Listen,
ask the question again, Jay? I'm so confused right now.
Who would you consider to be a very pretty white woman?
A very pretty white woman.
very pretty.
And that's very challenging because they do a lot of makeup, and that makeup don't tell the whole story.
A very pretty white woman is what
I mean, he did put the very on her, didn't he?
Okay, he said Scarlett Johansson. Okay.
Yeah.
She's pretty. Wow, we're coming off real racist right now.
Yeah, yes.
It is.
This long pause that we give it is. Oh wow.
I agree with Alicia. It's hard to tell because of the makeup. It really is.
That actually is true.
It is.
What is J-Lo considered?
She's not white.
I need a white girl list. Let me get a white girl list.
J-Lo is Hispanic.
Well, because I'm drawing a blank.
I mean, Sandra Bullock. I mean, she's nice.
Is Jessica Alba white? I don't think she's white, is she?
I think she's Hispanic as well.
No, I think she's considered a white woman.
I don't think she's white. I don't think she's considered white.
I think she's Hispanic as well. I think.
I'll throw out some names. How about that?
I know this is coming off.
Okay, this is IMDb's top most beautiful white actresses.
We are rating white women. That
is you can't get any.
This is your topic. This is your topic. I didn't bring this up. This is your topic. Angelina Jolie.
She ain't got no ass, man. So I can't consider her pretty.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's stop right there. We can't use black girl comparison to any of these white women. Yeah, because if you start doing that, nobody's gonna make the list.
Well, my only comparison is to you can't beat the black woman, and you ain't pretty. It's to beat the purpose.
Well, then we need to stop this exercise, Nick.
Stop this exercise.
We'll stop the exercise.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You do. I agree, Alicia. She looked like her daddy.
Okay. Christina Hendricks. Now I go with that. She's pretty. I think she's pretty.
I don't even know who that is.
Look her up. I don't know her.
Mad Men. She's from Mad Men.
That's the chick with big hips with the red hair.
She's very black girl built. I won't lie to you.
Can't use that comparison, remember?
So you be trying to add the black woman to it.
She's got black girl tendencies for sure.
Oh, so that's what it is.
Well, I would listen.
So that's why Adele's even in the conversation, is because she got black girl tendencies.
No question. There's no question about that, Mama Noise. I thought that was a given.
I'm just saying, okay.
You're not getting in the conversation if you ain't got no. Can you even get in the conversation if you don't have black girl tendencies?
Yes.
No, you can't. Jay, stop
women. We're talking about white women. We're not talking
but still,
no.
Brothers don't want no traditional looking. See, she got the thickness. She got it front back.
Are you serious?
What?
Take that off. That ain't right.
She done had some saline assistance.
No. That, believe it or not, it's natural.
No, them ain't natural, baby.
I'm telling you, it's natural.
How you know? You seen them?
Because she's I have not per se seen them, but
you an expert.
I've done the research.
You ain't done no research.
Okay, what about Charlize Theron?
Oh yeah,
I don't like her.
You like Charlize?
Yeah, Charlize's nice.
I don't like Charlize.
Oh, just about to send it.
I don't like her because she up there trying to put that black boy in a dress and all that type of stuff, trying to change him and all that type of stuff. I don't like that.
Well, I say you gotta like the person. We just saying attractiveness.
Oh, that's right. Y'all the one that's making this decision. Go ahead, carry on.
I think the rest of these ain't gonna qualify.
What about
some of these I don't even know, like Emily Blunt. I know she is.
What about Jennifer Aniston? Did you ever think she was pretty? Just asking.
I didn't. I mean, she's okay, but I'm not. I wouldn't leave the house. And she was like, "Hey, let's go get a cup of coffee." I'm like, "I'm good."
Did you say I wouldn't leave the house with her?
No, I'm good.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying. She said, "Oh my God, let's go get some coffee." I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good."
He said, "We got coffee in the kitchen." That's some cold-blooded stuff right there, boy.
I got some coffee. I'm good. Don't worry about that.
Wow.
The guy that played in was it Basic Instinct or
Sharon Stone?
No, the guy. Who was the actor?
Oh, Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas is married to who?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Zeta-Jones.
I think she's pretty.
Yeah.
She's an attractive lady.
But see, I don't think she's all the way Wahite.
Probably not, but
nobody's all the way Wahite.
That's true.
Well,
too.
but I mean,
Ryan offered up Mia Kunis.
I don't know who that woman is.
That's Ashton Kutcher's wife.
Oh, okay.
She's attractive.
But he also threw out Megan Fox.
I don't know. I don't like crazy.
Can't use the categories.
I mean, touched by God. How about that?
There you go. She a little touch.
What about Donald Trump's stripping wife?
Hell no. Sorry.
Dang, you didn't get that out good.
Well, that didn't take long.
Alicia said her husband said, "What about Uma Thurman?"
Uma
Thurman
with makeup, yes.
Yeah, with makeup, she's pretty.
But without makeup,
as soon as she step out, she ain't got nothing that she's sitting on. So I'm just letting you know.
How in the hell did we get
again?
I don't understand this.
She is a sick person. I was just watching Be Cool the other day, and I was going, "Come on, John Travolta."
This is Cousin's topic. I didn't.
No, I was just wondering. That's all.
We gonna lose Raiders. We gonna lose people, man. We rating.
People are signing off. They're like, I didn't come here. I didn't come to hear the ratings.
They come to black.
This is a lot.
They come to Black Friday.
What about Kendall and Kylie Jenner?
No.
Are them children?
I think they're pretty girls. I do.
But see, technically they're Armenian.
Ain't that white?
Yeah, but their daddy white. Their daddy white.
Was he?
Their daddy, she white.
Maybe their mama is.
Their daddy white.
Was he?
No. The Jenners. That's the one that switched his sex.
Oh, okay. I'm getting them mixed up.
They don't have no daddy no more.
They got too much going on.
Right.
Dang, they ain't got no father?
They ain't got no father no more.
That's cold-blooded.
I thought that black dude that was dating her mama is the father now.
No, he is.
Is Caitlyn left?
No, she's the sugar mama, and he is the sugar baby.
According to Dre Springer, he is not the daddy.
You know, the standard bearer for white beauty was that Marilyn Monroe woman. And I didn't think she was that pretty. She was the bearer. She was
how we got to rating white.
She was it for white beauty. No?
Hey, Ron is offended by your topic. Who's gonna tell you?
Well, we're just wondering out loud. That's all we're doing.
You saying Marilyn Monroe was the standard? I think that Marilyn Monroe was just, somebody who was a freak and didn't have no problem letting everybody know that.
But she's a freak. Never miss an upbeat.
So that's y'all brought up Marilyn Monroe, man. So why can't they consider her a hoe like they do the black?
Because she was with the president?
It was never proven.
Come on. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Girl, get somewhere. Where they do that?
My pastor preached about that week. My pastor said she's like, you can't be saying it in front of my wife. I'll kill you, girl.
And then all of a sudden, rest in peace, Marilyn Monroe.
I'm saying. They call it Secret Service for a reason.
I'm just saying they was like, hey man, you need to get your life under control.
We are actually not being that racist because we've done the same thing with black women.
What do you mean?
We did it with Jane Kennedy and all the rest of them.
What do you mean?
We're not being as racist as everyone is saying we are.
We never rated black women.
Yes, we did.
When?
The most beautiful black woman, we've done it before. We was wondering whether or not it was Jane Kennedy, whether or not it was.
We literally just did it Saturday night.
I mean Saturday.
We've done
black women. Did we rate Saturday? We said we might have rated craziness.
No. We said who was the most iconic beauty of the 80s, 70s,
the most iconic beauty of the 80s.
Yeah.
And we basically went off what magazines were saying was the most iconic beauty of the 80s.
Right.
Okay.
But
we've never sat on the show and said, hey, let's take the top 100 black women and figure out who's 1 through 20.
Top 100?
Everybody we picked was black. There was not one white in the group.
That means we all got some.
And even reach back for Pam Grier.
So should we put out together our own top 10 sexiest black men and women list?
It's too subjective. Too subjective. That's everybody's opinion. You'll never get a real list.
It always baffles us when they pick the sexiest person alive because we all thinking, what the hell?
You're right, because there's a lot of times they chosen. We saying, who did they ask?
So if we take the time as Noise Media to pick our own list, then we don't have to worry about other people's list. We can say, according to Noise Media, we've decided that these are the top, and we can make it an annual thing. Every year we'll come back and reevaluate the list.
You got to define the criteria though.
Well, let's do that now. What would be the criteria?
We have to go either sexiest, which is body, or we have to go beauty, which is face. We can't mix the two.
Well, we can do. Listen, first of all, we can do whatever we want. We can do whatever kind of.
You gonna find that she has a beautiful face, but not a beautiful body.
Because I think sexy is not just what you are on the outside. I think it's the whole package.
You want somebody just cute in the face? Is that what you said?
There are very beautiful faces that doesn't necessarily have a beautiful body. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember. She got a cute face though. That type of stuff.
There's a lot of beautiful bodies that don't have faces.
They don't have a face. Yeah.
Oh, why don't we do this? Why don't we change the narrative? Why don't we? Hold on 1 second. Why don't we change the narrative? Because instead of just making it about face and ass, we can make it about.
What? Did nobody say nothing about no?
Well, listen, we talk about body. That's what we're talking about. Okay. but we can change the narrative and say it's their face. The criteria could be face, facial appearance. It can be body. It can be perceived, because we don't know these people, but perceived personality.
Perceived.
Yeah, like what we think based on, we've seen an interview or we've read about them. We can say, okay, based on what we think this person might be like, this is, and then what else? What could be another criteria here?
Best rack.
Yeah, beauty.
Best rack?
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the body, right?
Huh?
That's part of the body, right?
I mean, some women just got very nice titties and nothing else.
Did she lose a point? Shit.
Mama knows why you looking at me like I'm telling a story. I'm telling the truth.
You knew what you were saying.
Here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to come up with 5 categories. And then we'll rate, you get a point for every, whatever. And then at the end, we'll tally the points. And then we'll say, based on the point system, everybody's points, everybody's voting. Even the chat can vote. Then we'll pick who we think the most beautiful man and beautiful woman is.
So the chat, give us another category of the 5.
Oh, listen, I'm talking about Encore wine. We ain't gonna be able to do. Yeah. Oh, we need more categories. You're right, Ron.
Yeah.
We got facial body, perceived personality. What else?
What they got in the chat? What we got in the chat?
So which category would these beauties fall in?
All 3.
Well, so far they have points in all 3.
So far, points in all 3.
But that's why I'm saying we need 2 more categories.
By contribution to I would say contribution.
No, that I think you're on to something. Contribution to Black America, maybe.
No.
Blackness.
Let's just stick with the look.
Contributions to Black America.
Well, because listen. Okay, but if we don't go deep, we're gonna have a whole bunch of people tied.
That's a gaggle of categories.
Next category, we're gonna have whether or not she swallows. We ain't got time for all that.
I don't think that was going to ever be a category. I do not.
That's an uncorked wine category. That would be an uncorked
wine.
Uncorked wine.
Uncorked wine.
Which category does she compete in?
Here he go.
The white one. That's not a black girl.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing white.
We said black. We said black.
We already did that.
That's why I said black contribution to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
To contribute.
The thing is, Pastor,
you ain't the least bit sorry. You just wanted to put her up on the screen.
Yeah.
You would never get a list if you only use beauty and body.
Right. That's too shallow. We need more.
Because it's always gonna be subjective. You like big titties, you like big ass.
So when we say contribution to blackness, what does that mean? They made blackness better in some way.
I want to hear this.
Me too.
I need you to give an opinion. I don't need you to listen to nothing. Give me an opinion. We're trying to find 2 more categories.
Because the first, I'm telling you, the first 3 categories, beauty and body
and facial, and
that's
facial. body. Okay, what about fashion?
Y'all care about fashion?
Well, it might make a difference. Like maybe what she's wearing or what she's not wearing. Or what he's wearing and what he's not wearing.
It's gonna make it more complicated in my opinion.
Y'all might like a dude better if he ain't got no drawers on.
What the?
Well, I mean, not drawers, you know what I mean. Like he's in some drawers. He's in drawers. He ain't got no clothes on, is what I mean.
Do you guys think Gabrielle Union is pretty?
I do.
Well,
I think she's
yes.
Well, it's taking a little time to answer.
I say yes. That's why I think we need the other categories.
That's why I said if you can't do the 3 because beauty is just beauty. I mean, everybody's definition of beauty.
She's ugly. Different. She's not an ugly woman by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh no, Gabrielle's not ugly. No.
Yeah, but there are reasons why you may not want Gabrielle.
Do you think she's beautiful?
On the outside, yeah.
Right, she's a beautiful woman. I mean, it's not like she's not a beautiful woman.
That's why I added perceived personality.
But again, are you going beauty based on skin? Or are you going beauty skin deep? Because it's two different things, man. You can look great on the outside.
Okay. I tell you what. How about we keep it to the three categories, but we do like a 1 through 20 point system. Is that fair?
I'm good with that.
1 through 20.
Well, because we gotta give a reason for people not to tie. Because if we just say a point, everybody's gonna tie.
That right there is a beautiful woman to me.
Okay, I'll make sure she makes the list. Kerry Washington.
Great day.
I just want to see the video.
Think Kerry is beautiful?
Nobody said that we didn't think she was beautiful. Would you calm down?
I'm calm.
Chad said you need to add cultural impact.
That's what we.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Cultural impact. Okay, so I got it now. It's 25 points per category.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the 4 categories. So we got, and I know personality is broad, Louis.
Okay.
So how do we tighten it up?
You guys think Rihanna's pretty?
Hey man, we're trying to get the thing. We'll do all that tomorrow. Facial, body, personality. How do we say personality different?
Well, I think in order to win, she got to at least have her own makeup line.
Stop it.
Well, that would narrow it down.
Personality. How do we say personality different?
Y'all think Felicia Rashad's beautiful?
What is happening right now?
He's so distracted. We have hit the motherload uncorked wine topic for Cuz. He is so excited about this.
Felicia Rashad's a beautiful one.
Well, that's actually very true. Okay. I'll figure out the personality part, Lewis. I'll give definition of all of it by tomorrow. Y'all just put up on uncorked wine. That's what we're doing tomorrow. We are rating. We are going to find the first ever our most beautiful Black woman and Black man. And like Cuz just said with Felicia Rashad, we're not going to limit it. Are we going to limit it to age?
No.
Well, what I'm saying is, are we going to say categories like we got a 18 to 25, we got a 26 to 45, we got a 46 to 46 and up.
I think Felicia can compete with all
of them. Okay. So we just gonna get a list.
The reality is beauty is more than skin deep.
Well, that's what we're saying, That's what we're saying. All right.
Especially when you lay down in the bed and you're naked.
That is not where we were going. We're actually going a different route with this.
We understand where you're going. We understand. We believe.
Yeah. Okay, we got our uncorked wine topic for tomorrow. Y'all gotta noise makers, y'all gotta pull up because we're gonna have some fun with this one for sure.
So do we gotta bring our list to you for tomorrow?
No. I'll compile the list. Now send me suggestions. Everybody send me suggestions.
I like
inbox me inbox me and send me any suggestions that you have, male or female, because we need both. We need male and female.
What I ain't gonna do is send you no pretty ninja. I ain't gonna do that. So
well, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the women to send the men, and the men to send the women.
And the women can send the women too.
You're awfully hostile today.
Well, I ain't gotta say. So, Lord, you already have my list, so I ain't gotta say my list.
Yeah, I got a few of yours.
Do you guys think Jada is a pretty woman?
I don't want to answer.
Jada's a freak, so she gets a point from me. So
I'm gonna answer that tomorrow. I'm not answering that today because that's a tough one for me.
Come on, Mama Noise. Jada's a freak, so she gets points just because she a freak.
I get that. I get that. I just.
What
Mama
about
Noise, Mama Noise, you looked at me. You shook your head when you looked at me. You just like, damn, Ron. Damn, Ron.
What about that singing Braxton girl? What's her name?
Which one?
Which one?
It's two of them.
Tony's pretty.
Oh. Braxton? Oh, man.
He ain't gonna be satisfied. You tell him who's pretty.
Tomorrow's gonna be real. Tomorrow's gonna be real tight. I can see that already. I can already see.
Tomorrow gonna
Speaking
be
of pretty women. Speaking of pretty women, I just saw an interview with Kiki Wyatt responding to everybody talking about her having her 11 children, and she said, and I quote, "Even though my husband has a shirt that says last one, he don't control this. Never say never."
At some point, you got to stop. God damn it.
Kiki said, "I might drop another one."
If you can name one black woman that has kept her beauty going all through the years, who would you say? Not Felicia Rashad. We already
Hold on, before we get to that, are you gonna respond to the Kiki Wyatt story?
Well, first of all, you start off the conversation wrong. You said, speaking of beauty, Kiki Wyatt.
You don't think Kiki Wyatt is pretty? Don't look. You gotta look past the 11 kids and her wide open freeway coochie. You have to look way past that. Look past that. Look at the beauty that is Kiki Wyatt.
Don't you ever say anything else when I say something off-centered and colored. Don't you say anything else. Because
this is a show of entertainment.
When he just said you never stop chewing that popcorn, and you should have got him because that was wrong. He
was it wrong?
You wide open as a freeway, as the 405 in LA.
I didn't say 405. I didn't say 405.
You did say it was a freeway.
I didn't say 405 though. I didn't put a name on the freeway.
You did say it was an open freeway.
Listen,
not 75, not 285.
A lot coming out of there. A lot coming out of there. I ain't mad at it. That's our life. That's our life. Support her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, support her.
But the 405 gets backed up sometimes. So, but
not this 405. This is like
a lot of folks use the 405.
Okay, that's my fault. This is my fault. Mama Noise, I apologize. I'm to blame for this one. I'm to blame.
What?
You know what? It's
this is just comedy. Listen, this is just comedy. Don't nobody take offense to nothing we doing here. We just having fun.
This is Black Friday, people. We're not here to offend nobody. It's all about
right. Okay. What was your question, cuz? I'm sorry. What was your question?
If you could think of one black beauty that's kept her beauty throughout the years.
I think my top 2 or 3 would be. Well, you say I can't say Felicia Rashad, but that would have been my top choice. But I would also say rest in peace, Diane Carroll.
She kept it a long time.
I think Diane Carroll was stellar all the way to the end. And then I would also throw, even though you're not a fan, as we found out on Saturday night, but Lynn Whitfield. I think Lynn Whitfield's a very beautiful woman.
Mr. Ron?
I don't know. You don't think Lynn Whitfield's beautiful?
I'm trying to go through. Trying to do like you guys go through the list. Felicia Rashad was top of my list.
Felicia Rashad's at the top. Debbie Allen. You can say
Debbie Allen. Yeah.
You can say Debbie Allen. The Allen G's are strong. They strong.
Debbie Allen.
They strong.
I got one more.
Who would you say?
Thelma from Good Times.
Thelma from Good Times.
She was on every man's wall.
What is her real name? Her real name ain't Thelma from Good Times.
Yeah, she's still on every man's wall.
Bernadine.
Stannis. We got to put her on the list for tomorrow night.
You see her daughter? Have you seen her daughter though?
I have not seen her daughter.
Her daughter looks almost identical to her when
Really?
she's on Good Times. Yeah,
They got good Jays.
They got them
Oh
dreams.
yeah, Lena Horne. Yeah, Romeo. You nailed that.
Yeah, Lena Horne.
Lena Horne. Yeah,
I found it hard
yeah.
that you didn't say Cicely Tyson.
Ooh.
Mama
Yeah.
knows you're going too far.
Oh, Cicely held it together for the most part.
I mean, all the way up to.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
It started getting a little dicey at the end.
Okay, he said no. Jay said no.
Talk about beauty.
Well, Jay don't like dark skinned women.
Imagine that.
It's not his bag. It's not his bag.
No, he liked the red bone.
He love a red bone now.
That's why he co-signed quickly with Lena Horne.
Yeah. Y'all notice all the women he put up on his phone were all red bone.
That's fine.
Right. Okay. All right. Sally Richardson. Yeah. Sally Richardson still got it together.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sally Richardson. Okay.
Man, there's so many though, man.
It's gonna be fun tomorrow night. This is gonna be really, really fun. We're gonna crown a champion. I think I'm gonna do.
Oh no, the one you left off was Angela Bassett. What are you talking about?
Listen,
Boy.
listen. Angela Bassett don't look like she is aged a day.
She's got even better looking. She's a very.
I mean, it seems like time is just contributing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angela Bassett. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So
gorgeous.
you guys don't think Miss America held up well?
Oh, she has. Vanessa Williams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she has.
Yeah, she did.
She's still beautiful.
But
I wouldn't even say Viola Davis. You
Hey,
know, when
but-
she start crying and she'd be like, I'd be like, ooh.
No, leave her alone.
don't leave out the
Only because her nose always run when she
What
cries.
is your problem with women crying?
Well, it's not the crying. It's just her nose always run when she cries.
So
Well,
what?
hard
You don't cry that often.
And look, you
Crying
can't leave
everything
off.
she's in.
You can't leave off the most famous black woman on Star Trek ever.
Oh,
Miss
O'Hara.
Lieutenant
O'Hara.
O'Hara. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it Michelle? How you say what's her name? Michelle Nichols, I think it's her. It's her.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh Lord.
She was beautiful to the day she died.
So who do you think didn't age well?
My blackness will not allow me to answer that question.
Yeah, I that.
Oh,
You trying to get all of us to go to hell?
my
ain't you?
blackness will not allow me to answer that question.
I got one that really hurt my heart.
I can't do it. I can't do
I got one that hurt my heart.
I can't.
Did not age well at all.
I won't do it.
Come on, y'all can't think of
I'm
one.
so scared.
Oh, I can think of some, but I don't
My
know.
black-
Please believe we have some in mind. We just refuse to take the bait.
Oh my God, this show has just been off the chain today. Who is it?
I was getting ready to say I didn't think she was dead. Lord, you said Miss Nichols was.
Is she still alive? I thought she
Yes.
was. Okay.
Because there's one name. If I say it, boy, it's gonna be controversial.
Controversy.
We might get kicked off there. God rest that person's soul.
Oh, he can speak ill of the dead. What's happening?
Who was the person? Just let's let Jay unburden his soul.
He said, "Okay, who is it?"
Read the chat, Lloyd. Read the chat.
That's
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Trying to give you a soft entry.
What are you talking about?
Wow,
That's not nice.
that ain't right.
Bro, you an asshole.
What?
That is not nice.
I mean, listen,
Oh man.
Ron. Put
No,
where's your water bottle?
You know it's really bad though. you made him co-pastor.
Did I not say? But did
That's
I?
just co-pastor.
He's co-pastors at your church, the church that you started.
But did I said I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
He didn't say it out loud. Now, to his credit, he did not say it out loud. That's actually true. And let me tell you something. I know that personally because I've worked with him.
He's talking about mine.
Yeah, I know that true because I've worked with him.
I knew that
I've
was
seen her
coming.
up close. And when I met her, I was like, oh, hey.
It's amazing it
It's
didn't
so
work out better
nice
than
to see you.
She was beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I was like, what the hell happened?
Man, maybe hard living, man. You know, sometimes it be hard.
Hard living, the reason I said for the other one.
Sometimes smoking.
Well, definitely the first one that you put up there, that was definitely hard living. That's for sure hard living. But the other one, I think, Jay, yours is noisemakers. Listen, they will shut us down if we put these up, okay? Y'all just gotta trust us on this one.
Especially the one Ron put up there.
Yeah, the one Ron put up for sure. Black Twitter is coming for our ass. So we just decided not to put that one up. However, Ron is not wrong.
I disagree with Ron.
Oh, no, you don't. Don't lie. Don't lie in front of these people.
I disagree.
You do. Both of y'all are lying at this point.
No.
Ron is not wrong.
The second choice, I will agree.
Not the first one. No pictures. Because at the end, it looked bad.
I will agree. The first one, I will not.
So the end looked bad. Y'all know the end looked bad.
We're not showing pictures. We're not saying no name. We talk about this on the show.
Okay. Well, since you want to bring up close to the end.
Right. That's what he's talking about.
Y'all
that
said
was the question. That was the question. He said,
but see, what is there a difference between didn't age well, and
noisemakers? Hold on, noisemakers. If y'all guess these people,
Ron is still an asshole according to the pastor. But if you guess,
they won't guess that one. They won't guess that.
They might.
I'm saying
that's true.
But
you said who at the end looked bad.
Wait a minute.
That is an obvious choice.
The question was who didn't age well. Correct. This had nothing to do with age, but having to do with influence.
Correct.
No, it's both. She got older, and as she got older, she started making really bad choices.
That ain't the same.
It is the same.
It is not the same.
It is the same.
No,
as
you said age. A person that ages well.
Listen. As she got older, she started making worse and worse choices. Those choices started affecting how she looked. So she looked really bad. That's true. That's what we're talking about. Same thing with the second one you put in there, cuz. I think some choices were probably made that weren't quite in a line.
Well, that's why I said it depends, because if somebody smoked their whole life, then they're not going to age well.
Right. I'm not. Well, see, now you're giving folks hints.
Now you give folks ideas.
I'm just making us.
Gave y'all a hint.
That could be anybody.
Good.
There's a lot of people that smoke their whole life.
Wow. Somebody said Lil' Kim.
Tiny.
Vonda just said Tiny. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Tiny's okay.
No way, Jose. You're not correct, Mr. Norris.
Yeah, I want to know where you coming from, Mr. Norris.
Well, let me finish what I was going. Y'all hadn't to cut me off. Let me finish.
What was you gonna say?
Then
she was beautiful, but no.
He said was in the past tense.
What I was gonna say was I wasn't that high on Tiny to begin with, so the drop wasn't that far from me.
You know who else didn't age well? I'm gonna put this one out there. Oh man, she was simply gorgeous. Cosby Show.
Oh yeah, Lisa Bonet. Yeah, no, Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet did not age well.
Yeah.
She was a beautiful girl.
She tried. She went and got a younger man to see if that would help, but it didn't help.
Beautiful.
That's because she was with old Kravitz.
She just got
that was early.
Kind of different looking.
I think Kravitz helped flip the script. Then she ended up getting the ring in the nose and getting dreads and all that type of stuff. She just took a whole left turn.
On the Cosby Show, she was a wholesome, beautiful red bone. Ooh, Lord.
Wholesome, beautiful red bone.
Red bone. I've never heard that. What makes a red bone so wholesome? Like, what is that about? What are you talking about right now? I don't even understand. Romeo, listen, Romeo.
See?
Yes. All I would say to you is you are an oak, sir.
You are on it.
You did good, sir. You did good.
I thought Romeo got off the show a while ago.
Now, Romeo's
No,
still in there.
he's in tune with his wife.
He's
He's
correct.
hanging in there.
He's correct.
Romeo tried to get us kicked off Black Twitter.
No, I think Black Twitter would agree here. It's been hard living. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You just said Black Twitter would agree.
She was a beautiful Whitley, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
and
she was beautiful in Harlem Nights.
She was beautiful in Harlem Nights, absolutely. And now things are kind of.
That's when she was still in.
Yeah, that first one you put though, Ron, that'll definitely cause us problems.
Oh my gosh, folks will come for you. I think that would be a Black Twitter.
No, you're not wrong, Ron. You are not wrong.
I think he's wrong as hell.
How? In what way is he wrong? Tell me in what way is he wrong? At the end, it was bad.
Because you're speaking ill of the dead.
Well, I'm just saying, if you look at some of the pictures at the end, it was bad. It was really, really bad.
Oh, dang. They got your girl on there, Lloyd, in the chat.
Who's that? Oh, yeah? No, they not wrong about that either.
That child is, that woman is struggling.
She's struggling.
Who is that?
No.
Who?
Lark Voorhees, Lisa Turtle.
I don't know her.
The chick that played Hillary. No, she looks good. She looks beautiful. The original Hillary Banks, she still looks fine. She still looks good. She's not ugly.
You know what, Lloyd? You done said beautiful to a couple of people that we all trying to figure it out.
What you talking about? Mm-hmm.
That's because y'all got poor taste.
I'm starting to think.
Karen Parsons is her name.
Picture.
She said, look up.
Karen Parsons looks bad.
He said, nah, fam, you need to check her out.
I mean, her edges might not be the best, but hold on, let me give Karen a fighting chance here. I'm just trying to give her a fighting chance. Is what I'm trying to do.
If you got to search that hard, that means it's not
well, she got one where her edges wasn't that great.
He said maybe it was a bad day.
Right. I don't want to penalize her for a bad day.
Because I don't know who she is.
Oh, you know who she is.
Yes, you know if you saw her. Hold on. Let me pull it up now.
Okay.
Like, see, this is the one where the edges ain't really popping. Like, that's not good.
Who is that?
That's Karen Parsons.
Where's my glasses?
There you go. That's Hillary Banks.
I don't know her.
From the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that's Hillary Banks.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
No, she didn't age well.
She's fine. She's not bad. She just look older. We all look older now.
No, she
y'all know this is still going.
Oh, there's an arrow or something on her nose. Is there something on my screen?
That's an A. That's an A.
That's an A.
I was like, is she got a beak or what?
Y'all do know we're going down in flames, right?
I'm not going down in flames because I said she looked pretty.
No, she was
Will Smith ain't coming for me. He coming for y'all two.
Please.
What two?
Mama Noise,
right?
Mama Noise, and
I know.
And
I said what I said. Will.
What did you say?
I said she has a beak.
Wow, that's just rude.
I don't know. That's mean.
It is mean.
Well, I said what I said. Now that's what I felt.
I'll make you right just because you said it.
Y'all be saying what y'all say. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
She was beautiful.
She still
And see,
is beautiful.
he said it in the past tense.
She still is beautiful. She's a very beautiful girl.
Now, see, he said she didn't age well.
He don't know.
You know who's aging well? In my opinion, I ain't like this now. I think Will Smith is aging well. He's a nice looking guy.
He might make the list tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm shocked that nobody said Neil Long.
Stop, time out.
Mama, no, you know Neil Long is on my list. You know Neil Long is on my list.
Will is ugly?
What?
Will Smith. He's ugly?
I mean,
he's not aging well?
I don't know about the aging part. I think he just wouldn't be on my list.
Wow.
Now I will say this about Mama Noah's views on Will Smith. She has maintained that throughout our entire marriage. She is not a fan of his looks. She likes his acting, but not his looks.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
a fan.
one of those people.
I don't think Mama Noah's like red bone dudes though.
Jada's stressing him out.
I'm sure that's the problem.
Say Jada worked him out. I don't think she stressed him out. I think she worked him out.
Do you think Tyra Banks is aging well? That's a tough one now. That's a tough
Wow,
one.
Lord, your lips sure look tight.
That's a tough one, dog. That's a
tough one.
That's a tough one. Because Tyra Banks was.
She has her good days and bad days. She's literally the song "I Won't Complain."
I think she's so into that.
Oh,
Did you just say I won't complain?
She's like the walking song. She's the lyrics. I had some good days.
Wow.
Had some hills to climb.
Oh my gosh.
I agree. She's not aging well.
That's Nia.
That's my girl. Go ahead, girl.
Nia's fine. No problems.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna give away the whole show. We keep doing this. Let's do this.
That was fun.
Well, we're gonna continue it tomorrow night. We're gonna continue tomorrow.
I might not be on tomorrow night.
You better. You started this foolishness.
And then come dragging in there with your shirt all unbuttoned.
Listen, listen, I'm okay with that. You give these women the sex that they ask for, sir. Now, but one thing that is going down tomorrow night. I am excited. I always get excited, man, because I know it's about to go down this weekend. Let me tell you something. I'll reiterate what I said the last time we was on this show. Them chocolate short ribs that Ron taught us how to make last week, the ones that Vonda was clearly hating on, they were fantastic.
Ain't nobody scared of you.
Now that's my kind of woman.
Vonda, stop choosing violence in your life. That is not good.
You're as loud as you want. I'm not
Get him, Vonda.
Don't be talking about me because you didn't think I was.
You hated on them short ribs and they were amazing. I found that recipe to the letter and they were perfect.
They were perfect.
Blend of spice and sweet and bitter, a little bitter. It was beautiful.
It was wonderful.
Short ribs.
Yeah, man. Fantastic.
Was fire though.
Is it kind of like the Mexicans make the
yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's almost like a mole.
Yes. Very similar. Very similar.
I bet
It
you
was
that was good.
It was, man. It was. Matter of fact, I may put some on another steak this weekend because I made a T-bone the other day. It was fantastic. And
it sure was. I had to eat the whole thing.
But this menu will be better than the chocolate menu.
No, okay.
It's got a little surf, a little turf.
Look at Ron trying to
whole lot of alcohol.
Vonda, we know you got skills. We know you got the skills. We give you your props.
She's the one.
We know who the real chef is.
So who's coordinating this weekend? Oh, Vonda, you gonna be chopping up all the questions? Lloyd, you interviewing?
Lloyd's interviewing.
Yeah, no, I'm interviewing this weekend. Yeah, I'm interviewing.
Okay.
No, I
got drinks. She's got the menu.
Tell ladies don't be shy because I'm coming with it. This is a
Oh
single.
my.
They all single, right? That's what I heard.
No. 4 will be single, and 2
will be.
Yeah.
2 married. Okay. Well, I'll try to give a balance then in my questions. But we're gonna have some fun.
Why you give people name out right?
What? You said a hoe?
No.
Hoe with a P.
Oh, I thought you said a hoe.
With a P, man.
Listen.
I did not say no hoe.
We call her the drunk auntie. We got 2. We got 2 of the drunk aunties coming.
Right.
Well, listen. The age range of the single women. Anybody in their 50s?
We might have we do have a mom coming.
Swear I am.
We don't know her status yet, but we do have a mother coming. So we'll have somebody that's older.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the middle age, and then we got a young one.
And why do we need to know the ages of these women?
I asked this if anybody's available to single.
The youngest.
Cause if you try to pull anything, I got Opal on speed dial.
I'm just saying. Oh, I know why. Because somebody previously had asked, "Are we gonna have all single women?" Without saying no names.
But it's all women gonna be there. There's no men other than Al, right?
Other than me and Al.
I mean, Al should get hooked up. I mean, each
right, Alicia. Right. Alicia, jam him up. Why do you need to know?
We ain't really sure which way Al goes, so he might go on the.
What you mean by that?
What?
What do you mean by that?
Alicia, what are you trying to say?
Hold on.
What do I need to know?
Don't be trying to squeeze past
what
that.
You mean, Al, we only sure which way Al go. What do you mean by that? You need to clean that up, sir.
I mean, quick.
I ain't cleaning shit up. I said what I said, damn it.
Well, then you need to clarify.
What are you trying to say?
I'm like, Vonda, I'm not scared of you.
Well, then come through me.
Go ahead
and come through it.
I'm like Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you, mother.
Well, clean it up then. What do you mean that you don't sure what Al means?
I said what I said. I mean, he the only woman up in there. I mean, he might not be. I mean, he the only guy up in there. He might not be.
He might not be what?
The only guy.
What do you? I don't understand what you're saying.
He don't understand what we're asking.
Are you trying to say Al is because Al's all man? No, don't do that.
What the hell?
Al might find you in the streets for saying that.
Yeah, you need to come to Texas, Alicia. You need to come through, girl.
Yeah, whoop his ass. He gonna. Al is all man. He ain't no punk.
Right.
No, he don't live in Plano.
No, we in regular.
I'll text you the address, Alicia. Don't worry about it. I got the address.
Yeah, we in Plano, regular old Plano.
They about to pull up on you, nigga.
What city was that? Oh, he said because she's all woman. All right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. For the ladies who love Al on this show, you got nothing to worry about.
Hey, I love Al. I never said that.
Then act like it. Support your boy. He trying to find love.
I support him. He can go anywhere he wants to go.
You just questioned who he was.
Now you want to talk about he know any way he want to go. Stop leaving the door open.
I love it.
Nope. Al is he's a pure heterosexual male looking for love. I'm gonna do that to Al.
You know, love ain't hard to find.
Oh my gosh.
This ninja.
Thank you, Catherine. She said, Al is the man.
That's right. Doggone it.
Yeah, he is.
These ladies, listen, the ladies love Al. Don't do that.
I mean, listen.
Are any of these women single?
A few. They be hitting Al in the DMs.
They be inboxing me about Al, talking about I see that Al got a fresh.
Al get more play than you get play, boy. So maybe we should be questioning your ass.
I don't need play.
You literally just asked, was it you looking? You just said you was looking.
I take care of myself.
You just.
I don't think I want to know that.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh my God.
Serious.
Can't do it.
This show has been off the chain today,
I'm
man.
too old for play. I'm too old for play.
No.
That's like me going out there talking about I got a girlfriend. I'm too old for a girlfriend. Too old for that.
So what are you looking for? Why are you asking about these women on Saturday?
Obviously, you know I'm not looking for nothing. I don't need nothing. I can't handle what I got.
That's true.
Now that is facts.
That is actually true.
Everything I said is true.
Because she will cut your ass.
I mean, like a fish. She got you like a fish.
No, I ain't gonna push your triggers. I'm gonna leave it alone.
For real, don't do it.
Let's just say she's about that life.
Just saying.
Don't make her whoop your bumbleclad ass.
My wife's never been in a fight a day in her life, ever.
That doesn't mean anything, man.
That means that
she's been in the ARMY.
She doesn't know how to fight.
You literally learn how to fight in the ARMY, man.
That's true.
I thought you said you was part Jamaican.
Oh Lord, what is happening? Not the questions again.
Much more Jamaican than you will ever be. Nigga think he from Kingston now.
My wife and I were going to go to Jamaica next month, but that damn COVID over there's got everything on lockdown, so we don't want to go experience some lockdown. So.
Oh wow, COVID going rampant over there.
That's a good idea not to go.
Wow,
Lloyd, I think I'm about to go with cousin on you on the Jamaican. He's had more Jamaican on him than you have.
What?
I've had a whole lot.
He's had more Jamaican on him.
He's been in more Jamaican too.
I've been in
more Jamaican. I agree.
But Jamaican is Lloyd's DNA.
I am.
I have been to Jamaica. You ain't even been.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
You're not Jamaican until you've had some managed water on the side of the road with the flies. That's when you know you're Jamaican.
Nope.
I was Jamaican the day I came out of my daddy's balls. That's all I had to do. I exited out. Bam, Jamaican. That's how it works.
At least we know you're a good swimmer.
I'm a great swimmer. Strong swimmer.
In Jamaica, you got to get you some jerk that's cooked on the tin. Yeah, man.
Touche, nigga. Touche. That's what I do when I go see my people.
This guy.
I have to match Cuz's energy, or Cuz will, he'll dominate.
You think you still have family there?
I'm sure I have family there.
He will have family there until Jesus returns.
Yeah, my granddaddy was a hoe.
Yeah,
he had at last count, he had at least 15 different children.
January 1st, Alicia, it should be cleared up by then. You should be okay to go. But we were planning on going next month, and we canceled that.
Y'all was going for spring break?
No, Oprah and I were just going to take a little vacation for her birthday.
Oh,
Spring break is me and Jasmine only. Nobody else gets to go there for that one.
All right, people, we gotta listen. Obviously, tomorrow night is gonna be off the chain, so do not miss tomorrow night.
I'm not coming tomorrow night. I've already said what I thought.
You have to come because you started this.
This is true.
This is your fault. We wouldn't be here for you.
This is true as well.
Oh, there you go. Daddy and the girls.
Alicia's more Jamaican than you. Been 4 times.
Why you always trying to put folks' DNA on?
I've been to a plantation in Alabama, Mississippi. Does that make me a slave? Hush.
Listen.
Tomorrow's show at Daddy and the Girls, we doing our own Black History, so come check that out. And then we doing, me and Mama Noise doing our recap of Love Is Blind. So we going to watch the finale tonight, and that's gonna be good. And then of course Uncorked Wine tomorrow night. So don't miss that.
Alicia, have you ever gone across the Blue Mountains? Or did you just stay at the resorts?
She's probably like, I stayed where it was safe at.
Well, it used to be back in the day, it was okay. I probably wouldn't do it as readily right now as we used to be able to do it.
Listen, noisemakers, There is, I understand that Facebook is giving free stars up until a certain amount of time. We need your help. Don't let your stars just sit there and collect dust when you can just go ahead and punch. Yes, I'm sending 200 stars. Send your stars. That helps us to move the vision of Noise Media forward, and it doesn't go to waste. So then once the promotion is over with, you know, you lost those 200 stars, and they could have been helping us move the vision of Noise Media forward. So use your 200 stars. They're right there next to your comments. When you ain't that right, Ron? Oh, Ron's off the.
It's there. It's there.
It's right there next to your comments. When you press the star, it will give you instructions. It lets you know that you have a certain amount of them to use. I believe the limit is 200. And then after that is when you start paying for them, or you know.
You can add stars to your account and then give them as you please.
Right. And so we're trying to give you a express lane instruction as to how to use the stars.
Ron, show up real quick, because Alicia was like, I don't know what to do.
So right there on your screen, like on Ron's screen, right there next to your comments, there's a yellow star right there. And those stars right there, it gives you the opportunity to use, I believe the promotion is 200 free stars. You can use your stars and it'll help us here at Noise Media. So just press the button and most likely it'll give you a guide. It'll tell you, okay, you have the free ones, or these are the ones that now you need to, you know, you need to pay for. And they're extremely inexpensive to be able to send. But please, ma'am, please, sir, and like we do at the end of the church service, please, ma'am, please, sir, send stars. See there? That's what Ron has on the screen. It shows you the guidelines and instructions on how to send the support stars. Okay.
Absolutely.
That helps out tremendously. Thank you so much for your support. And please make sure to follow and subscribe us on YouTube. On YouTube, we're back on YouTube. Woo! We're back on YouTube. Follow us at Talkin NOIZ Live podcast on YouTube.
Is it live?
It's Talkin NOIZ Live.
Okay.
Talkin NOIZ Live podcast on YouTube, and then The 5 on YouTube, and then Believe in the ACC on YouTube, and then Uncorked Wine. All of our different shows have their own YouTube channel. So go on and subscribe and help us move the vision forward. That's the one those are the couple of things that you could do for us, is to like those pages, subscribe on those pages, and follow the Noisemaker page. Know your noise schedule. Know what we got going on. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 26th, we got a full schedule for tomorrow. We got Daddy and the Girls first thing in the morning at what's that? Lord, I got my times mixed up. At 10 o'clock East, 10 o'clock Central, and 11 o'clock Eastern.
At this point, it's like a dying duck.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. Pacific. And
just read the signs, people. This is what we're doing tomorrow, 11 a.m., 10 a.m., 8. I
was doing a good job until you
were right up until you weren't. Love is Blind.
Wow.
And then Uncorked Wine tomorrow night. You did good.
See, Mama, that's what's wrong with black people. This is wrong with black people now, Mama. Is that right there?
They just be like, I got it, and just go ahead and
it came off the rails. I think you got tired.
No, you do it all the time. This was one little moment that
it was like your tongue got tired. It was like,
no, my tongue was not tired.
Hey, I would like to say this before we sign off. Thank you, Mama Noise, for sticking in here with us today. I know you didn't feel well at the beginning, so I appreciate you fighting a good fight there, soldier, and hanging in there.
Thank you.
That was so churchy.
Hey, so when we started the Baptist Church YouTube channel, the Slide Through Baptist.
What was the name of church again?
I thought it was Slide Through.
slide through Church of God in Christ?
We're not going to start a church. No.
What was the thing you said you wanted to say?
I just said it to Mama Noise.
That's all you wanted to say? That's what you had me give you the solo screen for?
I wanted to talk to Mama Noise and tell her thank you for hanging. If you don't feel good, man, it's hard to do this, sitting up. She didn't feel good.
You know it.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mr. Noise is over there. Wow, pow.
We're like, let's go. Let's get in the game. Come
He
on.
be whipping the.
I mean, he is a part of assholes or us. I mean,
I do. That's not true. I'm not a part of that. I am not a part of that. I'm not a part of assholes or I slap ass. This is slap ass Friday.
Oh my gosh.
This is slap ass Friday now. I will slap that ass now.
Oh my gosh.
But no, not asshole. That's not what I do.
Oh my gosh. I can't do it.
Not built that way.
So that's merchandise. Asshole are us.
That's Jay trying to recruit me. That's really what Jay is doing. He's trying to recruit me. I will not be a part of your organization, sir.
An asshole wouldn't have taken out the time to thank Mama Noise.
Do what now?
An asshole wouldn't have taken out the time to thank Mama Noise like I just did.
Well, I'm thanking a lady with some vitamin D.
Anyway. Oh.
Yeah, we came full circle.
You done ran out for the day. That's it.
I know it's
not. Listen, Mama Noise said earlier.
Anyway,
she wanted vitamin D. I am here.
That is not.
Listen. 5 minutes of vitamin D ain't gonna cure nobody.
That's not true. I've seen. You don't know what it does to her. I've seen what it does.
5 minutes ain't gonna do shit.
That's not true, Jay. I've seen what it does to her. I see the perk up, the look in her eyes when she's a different woman. When she gets a healthy dose of vitamin.
See, Jay, you do 3 intervals of 5 minutes.
Oh, what the what?
And on that note, we will leave and come back tomorrow. We love y'all so much. Listen, this is just jokes. We love y'all. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. Come see us
Alicia
tomorrow.
for the stars.
Yes, thank you. Come see us tomorrow. We got a lot more for you. All right, peace.